afternoon. I have two things from Danica Marie that I want to show you guys. Um, give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on now. Okay, here's the first thing.
Thank you guys so much for being in attendance. If you guys could, please take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. Alright? I saw some beautiful comments earlier. Can't wait. He says, "Hey Danica, I'm 15 years old and I came across your channel about a month ago and immediately fell in love with your topics and information you was preaching." And he also said he bought the book. I appreciate you, Young King. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you enjoyed our content. You're a little young, but I mean, it's not like we're talking about things that you don't need to hear. So I hope I'm not too much for you, but thank you again. Thank you, Queen Miss Dimples. She says, "Hi there, Miss Danica. I love the book. I bought two and gave one to my best friend." You guys, get this book. Quick, easy, simple read. It's only 77 pages, and like I said, it's in font that you can actually see. Okay, so get the book. And again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It is listed down in the description box below, just in case you don't know where to find the book. All right. 103 of us in the building so far. Thank you so much. Love you too, Michael. 121 of us now. Tonight is going to be a very touchy, uncomfortable conversation that is not being had. It's not being spoken on because people are afraid. More specifically, women are afraid to talk about what's necessary on our end. It's a lot of deflecting. It's a lot of reversing the blame. And I think we had enough of that. I think we have enough platforms from women that are telling us that our behavior is okay. It's not. It's not. And since it's a lot of deflecting and not enough correcting and reflecting, then that's what we're going to do on this channel. And again, we call out men and women. Don't get it twisted. Tonight we're going in. Y'all please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're talking about this whole baby mama ism.
Talk to him.
This baby mama epidemic that is running wild and rampant within our communities. More specifically, the Black community. We don't see this in other cultures as much as we do in ours. And I think it's because we don't like to address things as women, okay? Let's be real. We don't want to address things as women that hold us accountable. So instead of holding ourselves accountable, we would rather act like it's not that big of a deal. But see, ladies, when you act like things are not that big of a deal, what you do is you normalize it. When you normalize it, you make it okay. And when you make it okay, you make more young women want to follow in your footsteps and do what the fuck you're doing. We, as a community, Black women, and I know y'all think I attack us. I'm not. I'm just calling out what needs to be called out. We black women have made a culture out of being baby mamas.
Did y'all hear that?
We don't even value marriage like we're supposed to, like we should. And
y'all don't.
Not a lot of us are even into it. But if we're not going to value marriage, can we at least value fathers? Can we at least value strong homes, two-family homes? Can we at least value solid family structure like we need to? Can we at least do that? And I know what you're doing right now. I know what you're doing right now, ladies. You're like, well, these niggas do. They the reason why. These niggas the reason why.
I always won't blame the man.
If they didn't do this, then it wouldn't be like this. And I agree. Fellas, I hold you guys accountable too. I hold you guys accountable too. 222 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys are also a part of this equation. We need you as men to step up. We do. We do. Absolutely. But ladies, when are we going to take accountability and responsibility for letting no good ass niggas penetrate us raw and bust nuts? Not once, but twice. Not twice, but 3 times. Different children are different no good ass niggas. The
Talk about it.
denominator is you, sis.
The problem is the one.
I get it. It's no good niggas out here, but why are you choosing to be with them? Why are you choosing to let them hit it raw? $242 of us. 252 of us now. Thank you guys. Please, we should have at least 200 likes. Please help us out. See, that's a part of the conversation we're not having on these feminine channels. It's all about what men are doing wrong. How wrong these men are. But we're neglecting the fact that we're choosing these wrong men to give our righteous pussy to. That we're so proud of.
Talk to him.
So proud of that wet ass pussy, right, girl? But you don't give a real man the time of day. Can we talk about it? I don't want to talk about that. See, what we're doing, women, ladies, is we are making bad decisions. We're making mistake after mistake after mistake when it comes to choosing men. Right? But after so many times, it's no longer a mistake, it's a fucking choice. You're choosing these men. You're choosing that man to procreate with. You knew he wasn't shit after the first child. Why does he have 3?
Exactly.
Why did you give him 3?
Damn right. Why?
Oh, I thought he changed, girl.
Dumbass.
So you thought he changed the first 2 times too? After a while, it's like, oh, hold up, sis. Come on now. And see, we don't want to have these conversations.
So don't.
It's uncomfortable. It makes us take a hard look in the mirror. It's a hard pill to swallow to know that you are responsible for why you are struggling with these little babies. Because their daddy ain't shit. It's hard to accept that. You don't want to talk about it. That's difficult. You don't want to accept the reality that you chose a bad father for your children. That was a reflection upon you, sis. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. 300 of us in the building. Thank you guys so much. 309. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. All right, we have dope, deep, detailed, uncomfortable sometimes conversations, but it is necessary, absolutely. Thank you, Sagittarian Prince, for your donation. He says, once she has one kid by a so-called deadbeat, she is no good to men. Make the family work. No. That's another part of the conversation. That's another part of the conversation that Sagittarian Prince just hit on, because, again, we make these bad decisions as it pertains to choosing low-quality men to procreate with. And even if you don't have the intent or the intention of procreating with this man, you made that a possibility once you got naked and you said, okay, we can go ahead and do this raw. Unless he forced himself upon you or something of that caliber, something of that nature, then you made that choice. You did. And yes, these men ain't shit. They ain't no good. I'm not taking away that fact. But why are we choosing them? And then we are choosing those no good ass men time after time after time again.
Always.
And then we have all of these children. We become these baby mamas. And then we want a man that doesn't have children, or a stand-up guy, a provider male, right?
They want Captain
Which
Saber
all of
House.
us need and deserve it. You know, I get it. As women, we need it. We need that. I ain't gonna actually say we deserve it, because I don't know, some of us ain't no good, right? But that's another conversation. But we want these men that are of means to come through and take on our responsibilities. See, we have all of these women out here telling us to not settle for these men. Don't you settle for no good nigga. He don't meet your criteria, girl. You move on ground. You're the prize. You that. But then you want another man to come around and settle for you? And then you have kings like the Sagittarian Prince. It's like, hey, once you have these children attached to you, a certain kind of man no longer is interested. He doesn't want that obligation and that responsibility and that duty of not only taking on you as his woman, because that in and of itself is an expense. Okay? Let's be real. That in and of itself is an expense to take on a woman. Right? But now you're having him to not only take on you and what comes along with you, but also your children too. They're like, no, go get back with your baby daddy and make that work out. Because no, we don't want that. And then we get upset about it. It's like, since you can't be mad at anybody but yourself, and that man that you chose to lay down with. But at the end of the day, you chose to lay down with, right? $351 of us. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. We don't want to have that conversation. That's uncomfortable. It's like, damn, They gonna say I'm baby mama shaming. I'm baby mama shaming, right? Y'all gonna make up a new term for my ass. You are baby mama shaming. Baby mama blaming. This is bullshit, Danica. What about these niggas? We hold them accountable too. But we also hold ourselves in a higher regard to where we don't choose to fuck them. Like I said, after 2 times, it's a choice. After 1 time, it's a choice. It shouldn't take multiple times for somebody to show you that they're not about what they're about. And if you have multiple children by multiple different men, again, sis, that's a reflection upon you and your poor decision-making skills. Don't want to talk about that, though. Do not want to talk about that, though. Why do you choose to keep procreating and busting it open raw and throwing it back and riding and hoping and slurping all of these no good-ass niggas? Everybody can't be wrong. It has to be something wrong with you and what you're choosing to involve and engage in. And like I said, it's so bad now to the point where I've heard with my own ears, young women, I'm 29, I've heard a 18-year-old young lady say that she wants to be a single mom. I heard this with my own ears. An 18-year-old young woman said that, hey, I want to be a single mom. I'm going to be a great single mom.
What the hell's wrong with that child?
I told her, don't. If you don't have it in your mind to get with a man and bring children into this world and build together with your man in the same home, as a team, as a unit, don't have kids. That's some selfish shit. And I know it's because of us glorifying it. And this is why I call out the whole hoe shit, the whole hoeism. This is why we talked about that so heavy. And you guys got so mad at me about talking about it. Because when you don't talk about it, you normalize it and you get younger women thinking that it's okay. It's not okay to be a fucking baby mama. It's not okay to be a single parent. That is selfish. We are selfish as fuck. We don't think about our babies and how they will suffer. We just thinking about, oh, that's some good dick. I don't want to wrap it up. I'm not taking my birth control. Or, he's fine. He's popular. I'ma get that nigga. Let's be real. We be plotting too. We be plotting on men. These men tell us, I don't want that. I don't want a baby. I don't want all of that. And what we do, oh, okay, I don't want that either. I'm on birth control. Don't worry about it. I've heard stories. Then you pop up pregnant and now you surprised that he's a no good ass father. He told you what it was. A lot of us be knowing what it is before we get involved. Don't want to talk about that though. Uncomfortable. Now it's his fault. No, it was your fault. You knew what you was getting involved with. You wanted him, so you decided to try to baby trap him. Stuff that we don't talk about on these female platform now, do we?
Talk about it.
Sip my dairy-free hot chocolate. And see, that's what we need to address. We need to address the BS because it has gotten out of control. Like I said, I heard a young 18-year-old, not a mother, but a young 18-year-old female say that she wants to be a single mother and how great of a single mother she would be. Failing to realize that every child, daughter, son, male, female, needs a father. We grow up in dysfunction and we fuck it up for future generations.
We
Thank
do.
you, Mr. Bobby Wright. Shout out to Bobby. He always shows love. He says, there's a woman at my job with 11 children. She's 30. And see, I don't have a problem with that if she's in a long-term committed relationship with a stand-up father. Have as many babies as you want. Procreate like the old days, y'all. Y'all know how our great-grandmothers were. How our grandmothers were. If you're going to afford them babies, you're going to pop them out, see. But make sure it's with a great, a leader, a provider, a protector, a nurturer, a father. Don't have a problem with it. Have a baby every fucking year if you want to. As long as you're taking care of the child and the father is involved, that's what I care about. Thank you, Sister Nun. You always show love. Lisa, this queen, you guys. You need to go check her out. She does dope reading. She gave me some accurate readings, you guys. So, check her out. Check out the queen. And I get it, you know. It's because these young girls are growing up watching Love and Hip Hop. These young celebrity women are out here being baby mamas, promoting the baby mama-ism. They think it's cute. They think that motherhood is just matching baby outfits and taking a bunch of selfies for the gram.
Dumbasses.
They don't talk about
Dumbasses.
the responsibilities that go along with that. They don't talk about how depressing it could be to be a mother. I've seen that. I see single mothers in single mother households stressed and depressed as fuck. Because they are doing it all by themselves. They need a man.
Exactly.
You need a man. I don't care how strong and independent you think you are, you need a man. And your children need a fucking father. You are not the father, sis.
Get him.
My mother, for example, very strong woman, very powerful woman, very independent woman. I've seen my mother work hard to raise my little sisters. I did. I do. But she still need a man. And what I appreciate about my mother is she knows that she needs a man. Shit. But I see the stress of it. I see my mother trying to balance going to work and having her own time and being a mother and making sure she's involved. Like, that's a lot to juggle. It's a lot of juggling and struggling. And that's the part that women are not talking about. And so you have these young women out here thinking that it's okay to be like that because, again, they don't see that part of it. They see the glitz and glam of it. Oh, I'm going to have a maternity shoot. Me and my babies, we going to take selfies and pictures together.
Dumbasses.
Because that's what these celebrities are doing. But since you don't have that celebrity money, you can't do, and this is what I'm talking about, we can't do what they do in Hollywood. We can't do what they do in mainstream media. 500 of us in the building. Thank you guys. We should have at least 455 likes. Help a sister out. I appreciate it. This is why I call out the Cardi B and the Megan Thee Stallion, and y'all think I'm attacking them. No, I'm attacking you for following them. Because we can't. I recently saw, was it T.I.'s stepdaughter? Is it Zanique? I think it's her name. I don't really follow these people, okay? Bear with me. I could be completely wrong on her name. But I think it's T.I.'s stepdaughter. She recently came out and she's pregnant. And she's with this guy, and he already has, I think, 2 or 3 other baby mamas outside of her, or something along those lines. I know he already has children, right? And she did an interview where she said something along the lines of, you know, I'm not ready for marriage. To me, marriage is a little bit more deep than a baby. I said, you got to be motherfucking kidding me. This is what we're dealing with, you guys, because we're not calling it out. Now we have these young women out here thinking that a baby is not as serious as marriage. Are you fucking dumb?
Talk to him.
This is how much more powerful a baby is than marriage. Listen up, young ladies, so that you don't be like this. You can have a baby by a guy and be connected to him for the rest of your fucking life. At least for the rest of that child's life. That is lifelong. Marriage, if you don't have a baby involved, you can get divorced and you ain't got to deal with that motherfucker a day in your life after that. If you wanted to. A baby is way more deeper than marriage. That's another life involved. Are you kidding me? So not only is it another life involved, but you also have a connection and a lifelong commitment to that other person involved. Because you guys do need to be working together as a team to make sure that you guys are doing the best for your children, whether you're married or not. You could not stand this motherfucker, but you got this baby by him. And so you have to be in communication. You have to be in their presence. If you're trying to do right by that child, you have to step up in that way. Because you as a woman should know and understand that you need a father. Your child needs a father. But that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with young ladies, young women out here thinking that babies are not that big of a deal. And so when you feel like babies are not that big of a deal, and you treat them like fucking accessories to just take selfies with, this is what you get. Baby mama isms. A baby mama epidemic. I don't want to get married. I don't want all of that, and that's fine. That's fine. If you're the type of person that does not believe in the constitution of marriage and all of that, that's fine. But at least be like Zanique. No, I wouldn't even say be like Zanique, because there's no fucking way in hell I'm finna have a baby by a guy that already has previous children with previous women, multiple. No, so I can't even say that. But at least be with a guy that is devoted and committed to being a father and being in that type and being involved with you, so that we can change the dynamic of our households. In no way in hell we should be out here trying to have babies and raise them by ourselves as if they're fucking puppies. A baby is not a puppy. $515 of us. Thank you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. See what y'all saying. Thank you, Nick, for your donation. He says, I'm talking to a baby mama right now. She's super fine. LOL. I'm in violation. No, you're not. No, you're not, Nick. I'm not going to say you're in violation because you're talking to a baby mama.
Yeah, you are.
That's fine. If she's a stand-up woman, that's fine. If you feel like you can deal with that woman, that's fine. If you feel like she's worth it, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And as a matter of fact, we need men to step up to the plate, because these children, they need fathers. And these women, they do need help. So I'm not going to condemn you for that. I'm not going to say that you're in violation or you're being a simp or nothing like that. You know, I see it all the time. I see men come through and step up to that plate and make things work. And it ends up being the best thing ever. So don't feel bad about this, you know. But we do need to have this honest and real conversation, though, because it is another side to that. It's another side to where, like what Sagittarian Prince was talking about, I don't want to be involved with that. I don't want to deal with that as a man. That's not our responsibility. That's a lot to take on. And it's a lot of men, I would say a lot more men that are like that than like a man of yourself, Nick, that's willing and ready to say, you know what, I like you as a woman. I think you're, you know, a great mom, a great woman to build with. I'm willing to do that. So a lot of men out there that are not. And so we need to talk about that, because, you know, that's another reality. And a lot of us don't want to face it. And we feel like, yeah, I'll just make reckless decisions and make bad decisions and give my bad ass pussy to whoever I want to give it to raw. And then when a baby pops up, you know, another man, he'll come through and he'll save the day. Wrong. That's not going to always happen. As a matter of fact, that doesn't happen a lot. Especially a man of means. And if he don't have kids already himself, that's really like hell no. Thank you, No Stress, for your donation. I appreciate you. 521 of us. Please like the video. I know it's uncomfortable, but it is what it is. This needs to be heard. Dennis, thank you so much. He says, thank you, sister, for this teacher. We need it. Real talk. Thank you for your donation and your support. Thank you, Upside In, for your super sticker. I appreciate it. I like that name. Inside In. It's different. Now, Pat says, big facts. Is that a phone? Yeah, you know, it's a part of the conversation that needs to be addressed so that we can stop with the glorification of baby mama-ism.
Damn right.
It's widespread like a motherfucker. Thank you, Master Trainer, for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Red Bird. You always show love. I'm good. What's going on, Danica? How are you? I'm great. Thank you, Terrell, for becoming a channel member. Super dope. Thank you so much. 523 of us. Y'all are so dope. You know, I'm not here to bash baby mamas. That is not my intent. I'm just here to raise awareness to the consequences of certain actions so that we don't continue these cycles of broken homes. Feeling like we don't need a man. Okay, sis, you may not need a man, but your baby needs a father. That's what pisses me off. And then another component to that really grinds my gears is the complaining about the baby daddies. My baby daddy ain't shit. My baby daddies ain't shit. They don't do nothing for these kids. But he got 3 of them by you. So why did you do that?
Yeah, why did you do that? Lay down women shit. Dizzy dumb bitch.
All of them ain't shit. Why did you do that? Why did you choose those men? And I've seen great men approach you before. Before you even had all these extra children attached to you, and you turned them down. Why did you do that?
Talk to him.
He's boring. He's lame. His dick too little. Stupid shit. He average. He got an average penis size. I need me a 10-inch or better. Okay, sis. Why are we choosing the men that we want to build with based upon their penis? I'm sorry, sis, but his penis ain't gonna raise your daughter to be a great young woman. His penis is not gonna raise your son to be a gentleman. His penis, unless he's a porn star, is not gonna feed you and your family. Let's do some alliteration like we always do. His penis is not going to provide and protect you.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, sex is very important. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Oh my God. We all love some good penis, okay? Love it. Love it. Oh Lord. But we need to start choosing based upon other factors besides blowing that back out. Can he build that bank up? Can he lead you in the right direction? Can he lead your children in the right direction? Bianca says, penis provides and protects me, sis. Ooh. Do it. Let me tell y'all something. My husband blows my back out. TMI, right? But it don't provide. It makes me climax really good. Don't provide. Don't protect. My man's character does that. Him being about his purpose, my husband's purpose provides and protects. Not his penis. It just feels really good. But once the climax is over, I need my man to be back on his purpose. And he usually is. Alfred says she getting them entanglements, LOL. And unfortunately, it's a lot of women out there like Bianca. All they looking for is pain. Where that powerful penis at? That's it. I don't do all the providing and protecting for myself. Girl. babies and responsibilities attached to you. Now you're looking for a powerful paw. You done with the powerful penis, now you need a powerful paw. Where's powerful paw? AKA the nice guy. The good guy. That has his shit together. That is out here on his purpose. That had a good penis attached to him too, don't get me wrong. But that's not all he had. He had more substantial qualities. Yeah, Jamie, a lot of people be stigmatized like a motherfucker.
They are.
And that's sad because your baby suffered the consequences of you feeling like a penis is providing and protecting you. No, it ain't. What kind of dumb shit is that to say? Seriously. I don't know about you, sis, but my penis protects and provides. Yeah, if it's attached to a good man, but a good penis by itself ain't doing shit but making you come. And as quiet as kept, a lot of women ain't even coming out here. A lot of women don't even have orgasms, so what are we really doing? Check the studies. I'm gonna leave that there, though. I'm gonna leave that there. You already know I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, Shine. I have to, because it's bullshit. And then that's why we have these young women out here feeling like, oh, well, he don't blow my back out, so I'm gonna throw him away. But some things can be taught, okay? When it comes to sex, if you're really about what you think you're about, you can teach a motherfucker. You can guide them. You can tell them about what you want and show them what you want and what you need. And they'll do it. That should not be the focal point of what a relationship is. Is it important? Yes, but like I said, you teach that. You don't just say, I'm good. No, if he's a good man and he's providing and he's protecting, you teach him how to work that penis. And that's just fact. I'm gonna leave that there. But see, what a lot of us are doing is we're saying, oh, fuck that provider, fuck that protector. What a big penis is at that's gonna stretch me out and give me all of these babies, blow my back out, give me all of these babies, and not replenish me, not provide for me, not protect me, not be a leader, not be a provider, not doing nothing of what a man is supposed to do, but just blow my back out. And then you get all these babies, and now your babies don't have a father figure in their life because their mama was chasing dick. Now you want to complain. Shut your ass up, girl. Shut up. Gotta be there. And to the single mothers out there that have one child, I feel for y'all. Because you can make a mistake. I'm not going to even lie. You can make a mistake. You can think a man is all that he needs to be, and you know you feel like you're comfortable enough to go ahead and take that next step with him. Boom, you end up pregnant. The next nigga you find out he ain't shit. Now you got a baby. I feel for y'all, but a lot of y'all are not that. Y'all got 2, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. Even if it's by the same man, that's still a lot of mistake. Then y'all want these men to come through and save you. No. Not everybody is like the king in the comments that's like, hey, I'm with a baby mama. And you know what? I'm sure the baby mama that he's with, she probably only has one child. But a lot of y'all don't. Y'all have more responsibilities and obligations. And a lot of men, the truth be told, don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
Why have we made it the new norm to have broken homes and be single mothers? call out this bullshit too. These stand-up men out here, we need you guys to call out the bullshit and say, hey, bro, don't be out here slanging the penis to any and everybody. And if you're going to be doing it, make sure that you wrap it up. Don't take a woman's word for it that she's on the pill. Don't take her word for it that she's on birth control. You protect yourself. We don't care if it don't feel as good. You protect yourself. Because you know what else don't feel good? Child support.
Yep.
You know what else don't feel good? Having responsibilities for the rest of your life that you did not want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else don't feel good? Having to be attached to a woman that you can't fucking stand. So we need y'all men to step up too. Because again, it takes two to make a baby. Let's not get it twisted.
Exactly.
We need men out here calling this shit out. Hey, bro, don't fuck her, raw. You take this with you. You strap it up, you wrap it up. We need more of that. Just like I'm calling out these women for making it okay to be baby mamas and celebrating that shit like it's cute. You guys have to call out this abandonment. This irresponsibility on young men's ends. Like Shaq said, dick discipline. Call it out. Teach that shit. 585 of us in the building. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. We should have at least 500 likes, please. Please. Ladies, I don't want to hear you guys complaining. When you have more than one child. By no good ass niggas. Or a no good ass nigga. Because again, you made that choice multiple times. You got one baby, I feel for you. Still like, hey sis, you should, come on. I'm still gonna hold you accountable. But I can feel for that a little bit more because I do understand mistakes happen. You got more than one, you gotta look in that mirror. And if you feel like being a baby mother is okay, that's a problem. It is not. It is not. You know if a man wants to be with you in that way or not. A lot of us know. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's not act and pretend like we're just so in the dark. Like I said, a lot of us, we know what we're getting ourselves into, but we overlook it. All the red flags, we overlook it. Oh yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, but he... making excuses. This right here, very important. Y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention. Hold on, I see some donations. Thank you, Mr. Melody, for your donation. It appears that too many women don't really love the children. They love the control and don't want his influence with the child. That's another aspect. What did I see? We're going to touch on that though too. If I miss your donation, no, I appreciate you and I love you. Okay? Please don't think I take it for granted. I'm not. I'm on the road right now. This is very important right here. Ladies, if you know that you want marriage, if you're not like a Zani, right? Which is T.I.'s daughter that is talking about having babies, is not that deep as getting married, right? If you're not like that, if you're a marriage-minded woman and you desire to be married to a man, you desire commitment from a man and all these great things. If you're that type of woman, you definitely need to be on your motherfucking P's and Q's. You cannot afford to make those mistakes. If you know that you want to be somebody's wife, do not have sex with them raw to potentially create a baby when they have not committed to you in that way. 611 of us in the building. Thank you guys. Y'all really help us out a lot. Thank you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a young woman out there and you desire to be married, you need to desire to protect yourself. You can't have slip-ups. You need to be using condoms. Some form of birth control. Alright? Pulling it out ain't good enough. Niggas can get carried away. Trust me. Okay? You can't afford to do that. And if this man is going to be complaining about it, that's him. That's on him. Nothing to do with you. You need to be protecting yourself. Because let me tell you this. When you wind up pregnant, and that man has not married you, and that man has not desired to be married to you, and he doesn't want that obligation and that responsibility, most likely he will leave. And if he leaves, you have a very slim chance, not saying you don't have a chance, because the king said he's with a woman that has children, but you have a very slim chance of finding a man that does want to settle down with you in that way. And that's just being real. That's not to taint your hopes and dreams. That's not to make you feel bad. That's to make you be responsible. To think twice about busting it open raw. Especially if you are marriage-minded and motivated. If you desire to be married, you need to do your damnness not to be a fucking baby mama. Because what I've also seen is once a woman becomes pregnant, a man takes his fucking time as far as getting married. Because he already feel like, well, hey, we already gonna be together forever. We got this baby together. What you need a ring for? What you need marriage for? What you need all that for? We got this baby. I've seen that happen a lot of times. So if you're marriage-minded and you want to be settled down and all of that, you need to really be on it. Don't do that to yourself. Y'all be pissing me off with that. If you know you don't want to be somebody's baby mama and you want to be their wife, you make them make you their wife first. So that you can rule out the possibility. Now, do divorces happen? Yes. But I feel like ex-wife sounds a lot better than baby mama. Don't you think? Don't you think a man would be a little bit more receptive to, oh yeah, my ex-husband, we didn't work out, versus, yeah, I let this no good nigga hit it and he my baby daddy. Don't that sound a lot better than baby daddy? Baby daddy sounds like irresponsible. That sounds like you were being reckless versus you being somebody's ex-wife, and that sounded more along the lines of, hey, I try to do things the right way. I try to give my child and myself a healthy home environment. I try to build a healthy, solid family structure and foundation. And it just didn't work out. It didn't pan out the way that, we both wanted it to, but it is what it is. We're doing the best that we can with making it work. A man that married you, most times, is the type of man that will be an involved father. Because after all, he did at least take that leap and take that next step with you to at least make you an honest, quote-unquote, woman. That shows that he values you. That shows that, he really did want to be a great father and a great husband.
Exactly.
He had a commitment toward you. And those men most likely will be involved once you guys are no longer together. You know what I mean? But baby daddy, that sounds like a situation. That sounds like an entanglement. And like Mr. Melody said, another unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
aspect of this whole baby mama epidemic is a lot of women don't really want these children. These children were plots.
Yep.
These children were traps. I've seen it. Don't play with me, girl. I've seen it. I've seen it. You thought that having his baby would make you his wife.
And it didn't.
You thought that having his baby would make him respect you. Promises. You thought that having this baby would make him adore you and want to be with you forever. It made him run. And now you have this baby that you're taking your frustrations out on. Again, that's fucked up. They don't deserve that. Now the nigga ain't there and you don't want the baby there with you. Cause they look just like the nigga. That's fucked up, ladies.
It is.
And then another aspect to which Mr. Melody touched on. They try to use these babies as a form of manipulation and control. Let's say that he is a stand-up guy. And he just don't want to be with you and your toxicity.
Oh, talk to him.
But he does want to be involved with his children.
I'll be right back,
And
y'all.
since he doesn't want to be with you, you punish him through the children. That's fucked up. And your children suffer because of that too. And again, I hope your children grow up resenting the fuck out of you. Ladies, we are powerful. Okay? We are very powerful and we have a lot of say-so and control over these situations that we put ourselves in. Y'all like to act like we are the damsel in distress and woe is me and it's not my fault, it's these niggas' fault. But we have a lot of control in regards to sex. We are the ones that grant these no good niggas and these kings and these guys and these real men access to our vaginas.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, unless he was forced upon you, you make that decision. You ultimately make that decision. This is why I'm placing this responsibility so heavy on you, because not only are we mainly the ones that make that decision, but we are the ones that are stuck raising those children from those decisions that we made. So to prevent us from becoming baby mamas and having baby mama epidemics, I would rather call this shit out so that we can be a lot more responsible. So that our babies don't have to suffer with us. Y'all think y'all have it hard? Imagine what your baby's feeling. Do you know how fucked up your baby must feel to feel like their daddy don't want them? Mama, where's my daddy at? Mama, why my daddy don't want to come see me? Why my daddy don't come to my birthday? All because what? We wanted some good digging conversation. Stop. It's not fair. Because again, you're not the only one being affected. Those babies are being affected right along with you. We have to be very careful, ladies.
Hey, homeowner.
more beautiful space filled with natural daylight. Go from this to this with Solitude natural lighting.
Almost. Nothing good ever ends with almost, and neither should you. That's why we created Blue Chew Gold, the ultimate 4-in-1 formula. With sildenafil for strength, tadalafil for power, plus apomorphine to spark desire, and oxytocin to deepen.
Be careful, ladies.
There we go.
Thank you, Michael. He says, good luck with the whole marriage thing. Times are changing. The social contract in the Western world does not beneficial to the man in the relationship. Sad but true. Okay, like I said, I understand, Michael, that marriage is not something that a lot of people are, with. But at least get with a man that is the type of man that is family minded. If he's not marriage minded, can he at least be family minded? To the point where he's the type of man that is going to be involved with you and the children. He's going to provide and protect for you and the children. Can you at least choose that type of man? Because like I said, good dick is great. Don't get it twisted. But it should not be everything. It should not be the basis to which we are choosing the fathers of our children off of. Because what are you going to pass down? Good dick? No, we're trying to pass down wealth. We're trying to pass down respectability. We're trying to pass down healthy behaviors. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Not good dick. Like, the fuck are we doing? Thank you, I'm gonna say Mitchell. Devin Mitchell, he says, talk about these women whose baby is by a married man. Oh, shit. You're definitely, oh my God. Unless that man didn't tell you he was married, girl, what are you doing? But see, a lot of women do that as well. We do that as well. Think that he gonna leave his wife for you? Or that baby gonna make him leave his wife?
Dumbass.
Y'all be trying to use y'all babies to get these men. It does not work that way.
It don't.
The joke will be on the kids and you. Thank you, Terrence. She says, BM and ex-wife can be the same thing sometimes. But you're more likely to refer to it as your ex-wife. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna refer to somebody that you were married to as your baby mama. You're gonna say that was my ex-wife or my ex-husband. 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean? So let's make that clear. Baby mama and ex-wife and ex-husband, that's different. I feel like that's another element. In my personal opinion. Thank you, Demetrius, for your donation and for being a channel member. They want the cake and eat it too. A lot of us do. And we just end up with egg on our face. We don't even get no damn cake. We just get egg on our face. And our baby suffer. And then we complain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we just make the righteous and best decision the first time, we'll be better off. Let me say this, you guys, before I get up off here. Thank you, Mystical, for your donation. It says, good kitty is not everything either. Absolutely. And thank you for being a channel member as well, Mystical Harmonizer. Baby mama sounds so ridiculous. Don't it? Yeah. And I didn't mean to click on that, but it does. You know, I would much rather be referred to as an ex-wife than a baby mama. But let me say this before I get up out here. have to hold ourselves accountable. If we know we want better for our children and for our households, we have to hold ourselves responsible for making the best decisions. For instance, I knew that I didn't want to be a baby's mama. I knew that I didn't want to be a hoe. I knew that I didn't want to be for the streets. So what did I do? I made sure that I made decisions that reflected that, to make sure that that was not a possibility. I've only had 2 sexual partners, one of which is my husband. The other one I was with from the time I was 14, 15, all the way up until I was 21. Right? And because I knew I didn't want to be a baby's mama, I took the necessary precautions. I made sure that we were using protection. I made sure that we were on birth control. And these were men I was with for years that I felt were great men to be with. But I knew I wanted to be married, and I knew I wanted to be in a situation where there was stability. I didn't want to bring children into dysfunction. So even though I was with men for many years that I felt were solid men. Now my ex, I was young, but at the time he was good for me at that time. I grew up though, and I realized, hey, I don't want this anymore, and I left, right? But even still, I was able to make that clean escape from when I did want to leave, because I knew what I didn't want. And so I made the necessary decisions and took the necessary actions to make sure that if I did come to the realization and to the conclusion that I no longer wanted to be a part of this, I could leave with no strings attached, because we weren't married. And so since we're not married, you're not fucking me without birth control, without some kind of precaution. It's just not going down. So I don't want to bring babies into something that is not really, what I want. And a lot of us want marriages, right? So if you're not where you want to be, then you need to make sure that you're doing what you need to do so that you're not bringing children into circumstances that you don't want to be in, that's not desirable for you. My husband, we got together back in 2012. We were not married until 2017. I waited until I was married. And this is my husband. This is somebody I saw a future with, I knew I was going to be with, didn't want to be with anybody else. I waited until he was my husband before he shot up the club. Raw. And even still, we waited until we were in a position to where we felt like if a baby pops up, we'll be good. And me as a woman still, because I didn't want a baby until maybe a year or so ago. It's till recently, and again, we put that off again because new things transpired. And so we had to kind of hold off on that again. But with me being a woman and knowing my responsibility and me taking the initiative to understand my body,
right.
I knew that, hey, during this time of the month, we're not fucking raw because I don't want a baby right now. You don't want a baby right now. We're working on our businesses and stuff like that. We're working on, moving and doing all these great things before we bring a baby into the situation. So as a woman, I took the initiative upon myself because I know my cycle. I know when I'm ovulating and when I'm not. And I said, we're not going to do this during this time. A lot of women are not doing that. You know what I mean? So even within my marriage, me knowing that, hey, I don't want a baby until we get this in order, I'm still making the necessary steps and having the necessary protocol to make sure that that's going how it needs to go. So it's no excuse. I could have slacked up and said, well, I'm married, so let's just go ahead and I'm going to be reckless. But I still want the best for my children. My husband still wants the best for our children. So we make the necessary steps, and we take the necessary steps to make sure that we're lining things in order. And will it ever be perfect how you want it to be? No. But we still understand we want this though first. And so we make that adjustment. So why is it that me as a married woman, I'm being more responsible than y'all women out here that's just throwing the P word around any and every time they can hear it? Something is off. We have to do better. Because aside from the fact that we don't need to be baby mamas, our children need their fathers. Our children need the proper homes and upbringings. So if you're not going to do it for you, at least do it for them.
Right.
If you don't want to be responsible for you, at least be responsible for them. So that you can give them better than what you had. And with that being said, I'm going to get my ass up off of here. Thank you, Mr. Melody. He says, you're wise beyond your years, Anika. Keep putting these conversations into the universe. I will. Thank you, D. Will, for your donation. He says, appreciate the insight and content you're sharing with our people, sis. God bless. Houston, Texas Medical Center. Thank you so much, D. Will. I appreciate you. Thank you, William, for your donation. He says, I have a baby mama, then I have kids' mom. Then I have my kids' mom. Interesting. But all of y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get up off of here. I know I ruffle some feathers. Ladies, y'all not saying nothing, but y'all watching. I did a show earlier with Obsidian and the Godfather, aka Kevin Samuels, came on, and we were able to look into my analytics. And guess what I found out, fellas? We have 68% of our watch time hours from people that are not subscribed to us. So that tells me that it's a lot of women out here that are watching and lurking. So they're getting the message, fellas. Don't think that it's falling on deaf ears. They're watching, they're just not saying anything. So let's keep it going. You guys come on back. We're going to have more dope discussions. Come on back on Monday. It's going to get really uncomfortable on Monday, you guys. Come on back, y'all. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps our platform. My name is Anika Marie. I got to get in this kitchen and cook for my husband. And I'll see y'all on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Central. We go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And sometimes we do go live randomly. So please hit that notification bell just in case you miss it. All right? I know our conversations are long, but they are needed. So if you miss our conversations, go back and binge watch. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, hey, I've been binge watching your content. Do that, okay? And share it too. But right. I gotta go. I love y'all. Danica Marie. I'm out. Thank you.
All right, and that's the end of part 1, and here's part 2.
Are you the guitar?
Ladies and gentlemen, Twice Yearly Prep is here. One office visit every 6 months, 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's one Prep. That's Yestugo. Yestugo is an injectable prescription medicine that helps to protect against HIV through sex. One office visit every 6 months. One during your winter glam.
All right, y'all. Again, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. I don't know what's been going on with my devices, but hopefully everything runs smoothly. Now, before I get into sharing my screen and everything and get started on today's dope discussion, can y'all please put a 2 in the chat right now if y'all can hear me good? It has been a slight little lag too. It like lags and then it speeds back. I don't know. But I need to know if you all can at least hear me good. I'm waiting for y'all to let me know. Like I said, it is a lag and a delay too. Put it to if y'all can hear me. Hold on. Okay, I see the twos. So today's dope discussion is going to be a continuation of what we were discussing on Patreon, and I don't know, we've been on like a marathon with as far as this conversation is concerned, but I know over on Patreon we did have, you know, a dialogue or a discussion concerning what we're getting ready to talk about today. But since that went for members only and Patreons only, I decided to go ahead and actually give y'all a full breakdown of exactly what I was talking about in regards to, you know, social media wives and facade wives, and how a lot of women of today have really bastardized what it was to be a wife, to be married. And that is why a lot of men today have turned their backs completely on even the idea of getting married, because of the mere fact alone that you don't know what you're going to be presented with once you do finally tie the knot with that woman. Long story short, you don't know what version of that woman she's going to reveal to you, display to you, give to you, if you do decide to settle down with her and tie the knot. Like I said, you all, it's so many different levels and layers to this conversation, but the one that I really want to hit home on is how a lot of wives, and I'm speaking as a wife myself, because this personally pisses me off, because it gives good wives, quality wives, such as myself, a bad rep and a bad name. And it also deters a lot of men from even wanting to find the proper wife for themselves. There's so many great women out here who will ultimately miss out on being wives and being married and having a man to settle down with her and take care of her and all of that, because of what has been displayed on so many different levels by so many different women. It doesn't matter her race, her age, her background, where she's from, like all across the board. It's like, nah, settling down with today's women is just a lost cause. And like I said, you all, what really personally grinds my gears is the fact that they are essentially trying to spin this narrative that a wife is just this put up nicely, well-kept queen, Mother Earth, goddess, that a man just worships and bows down to. And that's not what a wife is. And by us doing a disservice like that, by teaching these women that that is what they should look for in a husband, or that's what they should essentially do as a wife, it really does diminish the quality and the value of what a marriage is, a union is. You know, no man is going to want to go and get with this prissy, conceited, full of herself, selfish ass female and say, yes, I want to take care of her and take her on as a liability and a damn bill for the rest of my life, because after all, you know, she's kind of cute. That's what we essentially have taught young women that a wife is. Oh, you're just a well-kept, pretty princess that sits on her throne and has a man bow down to you. You don't have to do anything for him. If he was a real man, I'm sorry, if he was a real man, he could take it. Real men don't mind being taken advantage of and used up. Real men don't mind being disrespected and neglected. Real men don't mind not being appreciated with no reciprocation. This is what we teach. And y'all laugh, but I'm so damn serious. And so with a lot of us internalizing that message, believing it to be true, like, oh, okay, well, that's what a wife is. A wife is just this pretty, prissy, put-up princess that doesn't have to do anything for a man. Okay. All she got to do is just bark orders and lounge around and live in her soft girl life. And, okay, got it. And it's like, ma'ams, that is not it. And then when you are a woman like myself and you're being honest about what marriage really looks like, it's like, oh no, that struggle love. She's just a pygmy. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's teaching y'all to settle. And it's like, y'all are in for a rude awakening once you realize that the man that you are being taught to position yourself to get, either one, does not fucking exist, and then for two, he does not exist for you, and then for three, and I hate to even say this, he's more than likely a desperate, noodle back, simp lollipoppy that you don't want anyway. You know? Because only that type of guy would tolerate a fucking liability as a wife. You know?
Exactly.
And y'all really piss me off with that because there's so many young women out there, especially, that really the youth is what I'm concerned about. Because y'all are the future. So if we have the future of women out here adopting certain mentalities and, you know, adopting certain lifestyles and stuff of that sort, like, it creates nothing but doom, gloom, and disaster. Thank you, Charles. I see your donation. I'm going to read that in a second. And so, what really are we setting each other up for but failure when we are essentially promoting these lopsided dynamics? Thank you, Successful. I'm going to read that also in a second. And y'all get the likes up. We can't hit 400. I'm going to need 300 first. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so very much for being here with me. Okay? Take none of y'all for granted. But can y'all please like the video? Who else was that? Thank you, Mr. Lynch. I'm going to read that too. So you got that going on that really pisses me off. So where it's like y'all are setting these young girls up, or women in general, up for failure to never have a husband, because no man is going to want to deal with that, right? Not a man of quality. You know what I mean? So you got that going on that really turns the men off from marriage. Then on top of that, what we're also starting to see is a bunch of fake ass femininity that goes along with, you know, this facade or this illusion of what being a wife is. So that also turns off, you know, the men. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this, you all. In today's time, the women are so disingenuous and they're so hungry. Oh, I know I'm gonna piss y'all off with this. They are so hungry and thirsty for being the top bad bitch that they would use such a beautiful such a beautiful thing as marriage to either one, sell this illusion and fairy tale to these women out there that, hey, look how much of a bad bitch I am. Don't you wish you were like me? Bow down, bitch. I got something that you don't have. I have this life and I have this going on for myself. And again, I'm the baddest bitch. You got that going on. Or you got this instance of them weaponizing, in a way, the union of a marriage, right? To position themselves to capitalize off of women's thirst and hunger for achieving certain things as far as being the quote-unquote bad bitch, or being able to live this quote-unquote soft girl luxury life. So, not only are these wives, these fake-ass social media wives, coming through in massive numbers. Y'all, you look. Y'all see what's going on in these damn streets. So not only do you have these fake-ass social media wives coming through like, you know, hey, everybody, look at me. You know, I'm just this luxurious, soft girl era, you know, bad bitch that all of you all need to just bow down to, that all of you all want to be like. So worship me, kiss my ass, because it's an ego boost for them. Or it's like, look, let me sell you a course. Let me sell you a coaching. Let me sell you, what else? A seminar, whatever the fuck. So that you can get just like me. And through all of that, the man is nowhere involved. It all goes back to her and her ego. What makes her look good? What benefits her? Because on one hand, again, I'm the baddest bitch. And on the other hand, I can capitalize off of selling you all a fairy tale and a dream of being a baddest bitch. AKA a well put up wife. Because I am living my soft girl life. And I am this luxurious queen that you all need to worship and be like and bow down to. Because obviously I have the sauce. And it's like, man.
New at Long John Silver's, citrus honey mustard. Try it with a $6 basket of crispy hand-battered chicken, fish and shrimp, or chicken and shrimp. It's what seafood dreams are made of. Also chicken dreams. Long John Silver's, fish
sauce. And it's like, man, what a tangled web y'all weave. And again, y'all wonder why the men don't even want to entertain y'all whatsoever. It's like, oh, okay, so basically you want to be a wife and you want to be married so that I can sponsor the illusion and the fairy tale that you are trying to promote. You obviously just want to be married to me because maybe I have the means, maybe I have the resources, so that you can present this facade to the world that, again, you're the baddest bitch, and also capitalize. And on the flip side of that, what makes it extremely just a slap in the face is the fact that a lot of these chicks that do benefit greatly off of using their husbands as sponsors. Again, y'all completely just fucked up marriage and what it really meant to be married. But on top of that, you are capitalizing off of it and not even pouring back into the man who is helping you to be able to live this fucking facade. Or are you? Whoopsie. It's always levels and layers to the conversation, baby. But according to y'all, no, all my money is my money. And, you know, my man just takes care of everything else. And, you know, I'm just the baddest bitch. I'm just, you know, I got the sauce. And so, yeah, he just, you know, bows down to me. And, you know, I can teach you. But I'm going to have to charge no police. Yeah, I can teach you how to be, you know, this soft girl life wife, but hey, I'm gonna have to charge you for it because look your ass. So you got all that going on. And again, nowhere in the equation do you, for one, acknowledge your man, respect your man. Like, let's be clear, you all, a lot of these fake ass social media wives and femininity coaches, they make it seem like their husbands are fucking tricks. Can we be honest about that? You feel me, Nick? Hold on now. We can hit 500, 400 first. They really do talk down on their husbands like, oh, he just my trick. Don't even worry about him. A lot of them hide their husbands. I'm telling you, countless of them. Because it's not about him. Fuck him. He's a means to an end. He's a means for me to get my ends. Let's be clear. I keep telling y'all, it's this one chick. She recently got married, or not too long ago, and she was like, she came back on social media and she was like, yeah, you know, got married, did that little thing, had a baby, did that little thing, and now I'm pretty much back to finesse you hoes. So, yeah, that got boring for me. Like, that's essentially what she said. She in so many words said, yeah, did the whole put up wife thing and the mother shit, got bored with that, and so yeah, now I'm back, creating content for you delusional assholes because, I don't want to get lost in being a wife and a mother and shit. That's what y'all, and y'all just eat it up. Yes, it is. Teach me. And y'all see them with these big ass mansions and houses and shit. Girl, I'm telling y'all, they be like, oh my God, that baby's room is so immaculate. And oh my God, your closet, your wardrobe is so immaculate. Teach me, queen. And they're like, yes, I'll teach you how to be a prostitute. That's what it's giving. Y'all want me to lie? I can't do it. I won't do it. Not ever. And not at least showing gratitude to the husband, that really blows me. Like, that really be blowing me. Like, they really do knock down their husbands like, oh yeah, he just doing what a trick's supposed to do. I'm sorry, a husband's supposed to do. I'm sorry, a real man is supposed to do. See, he don't need to be acknowledged. He don't need to be appreciated and celebrated and reciprocated. The nigga just doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, the disrespect is so fucking real. And I can't help but to think, like, damn, does her husband know what she be doing online? Pretty much call him a motherfucking trick. Damn, homie. I mean, if you like it, I love it. But who's to say that she's just not playing the game? Well, who knows? And see, a lot of these chicks, like I said, y'all, it's so many different levels. They be feeding y'all fairy tales and fluff, right? Ain't that what April said? Ain't that her name? April Jones or something. I forgot what her name was. Another femininity coach, Oh, just feed them fairy tales and fluff. It's countless of them. Just really diminishing what it is to be a wife. What it is to have a husband, to have your back, take care of you, love you. Like, they make it seem just, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Bitch. They be feeding y'all fluff, making it seem like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But who's to say if they are? And so their husband don't mind them pimping y'all hoes. Just saying. Who knows? And then one of the damn fake ass social media wives, femininity coaches, got exposed. Her husband checked the fuck out of her. But online, she's teaching y'all and showing y'all, I don't have to do a damn thing, he just pays for everything. Looking at, so we gonna get into her ass today. Cause I came across another fucking video of hers. And y'all have no idea how many chicks were in the fucking comments like, yes, I wish I had you in my 20s. I wish I saw you in my early 20s. You get a game, sis. really what it is. This ain't fucking wife. That's not how you be a wife. Hold yourself out to the highest fucking trick. Girl, shame on y'all. Oh, who needs love? These bitches out here teaching these women not to love the man that they're supposed to spend the rest of their lives with. Don't love him. We're that bad. Trash. But buy my course. Because the girls that are a part of my group, you know, still stuck on stupid, looking stupid. They ain't gonna tell y'all that though. They just gonna tell y'all, oh yeah, you know, because the girls that I lead astray, you know, they're living their best lives, or are they? The fuck? Y'all laughing, I wish I was playing, I'm not.
We started Hydrojug with just a few $1,000s. Amazon ads gave us the tools we needed to turn that into a multi-million-dollar business. Ready to see how it can scale your business?
Every day, our teams are helping to deliver a more frictionless.
Y'all don't even be knowing y'all get played. Like I said, the top dog leader of the fake wives, fake social media wives and femininity coaches, she got exposed. I did that on my platform, a few live streams ago, a few weeks ago or so. And we gonna pull her up in a second. Talking all this cash money shit. Oh yeah, you know, because my man, you know, he just bows down to me. He buys me this, he buys me that. That man busted up in that damn room. He said, you got 5 minutes, bitch, and then you gotta come holler at me. She was like, oh, she was spooked and nervous. Like, nigga, you exposing me. I said I had you on a leash. Don't come in here exposing me to my damn, you know, followers. You got, like I said, you got 5 minutes to come answer the Big Daddy. And she was like, oh, that's our relationship. That's your relationship? But I had thought you said that you was a luxury, soft girl. You are the prize. He bows down to you as wife. Why is he barking orders at you, telling you that you got 5 minutes to answer to Big Daddy? And you spooked and nervous. You shook. What you saying? That's your relationship. So that's how you really live in. But online though, you got him under control. He on the leash. You better bow down to Big Mama. What? I know you fucking lying. Y'all get my damn likes up. We can't hit 600, 500 first. I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second. But before I do, let me go ahead and get everything situated. And then y'all, I really hope my computer and my camera, it's really my camera. I tried to do an update on it yesterday and I think that worked a little bit, but it was still tripping earlier. That's why I was a little bit late. Let me see. Which one is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and share this. And then, cause this shit crazy. This is what I'm talking about when I say fake ass social media wives and fake ass femininity coaches. But before we even get into that, I want to be really honest and transparent to these women out here of what a wife really is. Okay. A wife is not somebody who just puts on makeup really pretty every day and switches up her hairstyles and her wigs, goes shopping. What else do they teach y'all that a well put up luxury wife is? It's not this, I am the prize, my man just pays for everything and bows down to me. That is not what a wife is, you all. That is an illusion, a fairy tale of facade. That right there is fluff that they can ultimately finance off of. It's financial fluff. And what I mean by financial fluff is this is a fairy tale and a facade that I can sell to women so that they can believe that, you know, they can also become this type of fake ass social media fairy tale ass wife that I am, but nobody else has the secret recipe like me. So you're gonna have to pay me for my expertise. You're gonna have to pay me for what I know. And we already know that when it comes to women, we're highly fucking emotional. And with us being so heavily emotional, it causes us to also be extremely irrational. So we have it in our minds, oh, okay, I can do that too. And little do you know, she's not even doing that shit. Or she's living a life with a guy that, again, you wouldn't want to be with. And when I say you wouldn't want to be with, I'm not talking about, oh, he looks so good and, you know, he's so rich. You know, I'm talking about you wouldn't want to be with him as far as, you know, his mentality is concerned, with his ability to be able to look out for you effectively. You know, he's not a masculine man, assertive man, a wise, intelligent man. He wouldn't be able to lead you how you need to be led as a woman. He wouldn't be able to really protect you how you need to be protected as a woman. He's not that. So I'm not even getting into, oh, he's tall and he's dark and he's handsome and he drives this type of car. Okay, that's bullshit. Again, fluff. But again, what are the internal values of that man? What is that man built of and made of? And that is what y'all would ultimately not want to have in a man, a husband that you are supposed to be spending the rest of your life with. She ain't got that. That nigga ain't masculine. He's not a good leader.
Unlock incredible deals and explore the best selection of musical equipment at Sweetwater. From stage to studio and everything in between. Sweetwater has...
He's not a good leader. You don't know how to teach her shit. You know what I'm saying? He got the dollar bills. But you wouldn't want to aspire to be with what she got. But again, it's about the illusion, the facade, the fairy tale. You know? So you get that element going on. And then on the flip side of that, it could also be an instance of she does have that masculine, assertive guy. She does have that guy that is able to properly lead her, protect her, guide her, and all of that. But online, she's displaying something different. To where he bows down to her and, you know, she's guiding him and leading him. But according to y'all, that makes a woman a pick-me, and so she has to, you know, disguise that, cover that up. But either way, it's not real. It's not real. It's not realistic. It's not authentic. It's not true. It's still fluff. And I hate that because, again, a lot of them are leading y'all astray. They are. This shit is not real. It's glamorized for TikTok. It's glamorized for Instagram. It's glamorized for YouTube. It's glamorized for Facebook. It's glamorized for social media. These fake ass fucking femininity coaches and wives. It's not real.
They're liars.
And if it is quote unquote real, it's not with the ideal man that, again, you would want to spend the rest of your life with. You couldn't trust him with your damn life. You can't trust him to lead you, do nothing for you. Besides, maybe sponsor you. Now, if you just want a sponsor ass nigga that bows down to you, if you want a sponsor simp lollipoppy, then cool. But for those of us who want something that is solid, we want something that is stable. We want somebody that we love, that we trust, that we respect, that we honor, and does the same thing for us. Then no, the shit that they're teaching y'all and showing y'all is not it. It's not. It's fucking not. And so I'm telling y'all all of that to say this. What a real wife is a woman, drum roll please, that contributes.
Talk to him.
You're not this put up fairy tale princess. You're not. Does your husband take good care of you? Absolutely. Does your husband go out of his way to make sure that you're safe? Absolutely. Does your husband go out of his way to make sure that you don't have to stress? Absolutely. Does your husband come through for you when you need him to? Absolutely. But you have to work for those perks. It is not freely given. Not with a masculine man. Not with the type of men that you would want to be with. Fuck nah. Shit ain't free. So, sorry ladies. Being a wife is not just putting on fancy clothes and pretty makeup all damn day and shopping. It's contributing. Contribution, not prostitution. And when I say contribute, I'm talking about, in ways that makes that man's life more enjoyable and easier. It is not just about you. In whatever way that is. And I really hate how they try to make it this thing to where, it's just so bad for a woman to pour into her household financially. There's a lot of wives out there who do that. And there's nothing fucking wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it, sis. We are in 2024. A lot of y'all gonna have to at least pay 5%, bitch. I'm sorry. And I don't care if that 5% is going towards a savings account, an investment account, whatever. A phone bill, a light bill, something. But that's the reality of it. That's the reality for a lot of wives out there. And again, you should not feel ashamed about that. You should not let anybody ridicule you for that. You should be proud about that. But I'm not even just talking about monetarily, but I really do hate how they try to shame me for that as a wife contributing to your household. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? But, that's neither here nor there. But on top of that, it's contributing as far as making sure that your man feels respected, heard, understood, valued, all of that. It's not him just being a fucking lapdog. That is not what a wife is. That is fake femininity. That is a fake social media ass wife. That is not real. So, now that we got that out the way, I want to get into one of the top-notch fake social media wives and femininity coaches, which is none other than Sprinkle Sprinkle. And again, you all, it broke my heart. Yes, Nick, be his peace. All of that is part of your contribution. Now, there are, dynamics and situations where the husband takes on 100%. You know what I mean? And that's fine. Like, salute and kudos to y'all. All right? I'm not trying to make it seem like, no, that's good. Whatever y'all got going is great. Whatever is working for y'all is great. But I really don't like how they try to make it seem like it's just this bad thing when a woman wants to put into the pot. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, y'all really do make it seem like being a wife is being a prostitute. And that's nasty work. And it's not real. Unless, once again, y'all have that type of dynamic and setup. But who wants to live like that? I don't. I don't want to live like, a well-put-up prostitute. Bitch, please. I don't. But anyway, it was so many women in these comments, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do in a second. But I want to say this: I was very disheartened to see how many women, grown-ass women at that, were in the comments of this video here, talking about, yes, I wish I had you when I was in my early 20s. You always speak the gospel truth. You always, putting us up on game. You always helping us out. And I was like, damn, this is why a lot of women are doomed. We're doomed because this is what we're being taught. We're being taught to be pretty, put up prostitutes. Bars. Peep my alliteration. Pretty, put up prostitutes is what we fucking are in 2024 as far as what it is to be a wife. And it's not real. No real man, I'm sorry, in y'all terms, no real man is going to deal with this type of shit when it comes to a wife that he's going to be responsible for, or he's supposed to be responsible for the rest of his life. Thank you, Yosef. I'm going to read all y'all donations in a second. But before we get into it, y'all, I need you all, let me X this. I need you all to put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
Older men are so ugly though, so is clocking in.
Did y'all hear that? She's responding to one of the people that were maybe in her comments. And she said, oh, but older men are ugly though, so is clocking in. Y'all can hear that? Okay, I see the twos. Now, let me give y'all a brief background from what I was able to gather as far as what she was saying in this video. She is a fake-ass social media wife and femininity coach to where she teaches women to, again, not marry for love and only marry for that damn bag, okay? And in particular, she teaches women to finesse old-ass men because they are the ones who are maybe more established, maybe well-connected, and closer to dying. I know that sounds terrible, but that is what we are dealing with today. That is what we are being presented with today as far as, women teaching each other as far as getting a husband, being a wife. Find you an old-ass established trick, right, that is close to death. That way when he does croak, you'll get all of his, money. We don't care that he's ugly. We don't care that we don't love him. We don't care that we don't respect him. We don't care that, we don't want him. It ain't about that shit anyway, sis. It is about getting to that paper. That's it. That's what a wife is. And again, this breaks my heart. Because this is one of the leading reasons why a lot of men don't get married. They don't trust women. Y'all not genuine. Y'all not sincere. It's all about what you can extract from me and not what you can contribute.
Exactly.
We can't hit 700. 600 first. Yeah, she's definitely selling the lie. Okay. And the irony and the catch to me is when it comes to sprinkle, is the fact that from what I gathered, her man is not even a millionaire. Okay. And from what was revealed in that damn video that was exposed, it seems like to me her man does not bow down and worship her. Like, he got her in check. She's very much so in a submissive role. But again, financial fluff, financial fairy tales.
With Nanit, go from wondering what's happening to knowing what's happening. Only Nanit sends you the personalized notification.
Financial fluff, financial fairy tales. Whatever I gotta do to get these females to, sponsor me as well. And little do y'all know, Sprinkle could be very well using that money to contribute to her household. You don't even fucking know it. Y'all just know what these hoes tell y'all. But see, I'm gonna be realistic, I'm gonna be honest. But neither here nor there, that is the background of this particular video. Thank you, John Till. Now, let me go ahead and read these super chats before I get too deep into the conversation, because I don't want to miss y'all. I do want to acknowledge y'all because y'all ain't got to give me no money, so thank you. Thank you, John Till. It says, being taught to act like this is small potatoes. It's the flocks of women that are seeking out those tactics that's the issue, not trustworthy. And it's so many of them. Like I said, John Till, I was blown away at how many women were out here like, yes, this is what I needed. Yes, this is the gospel. This is the truth. Old women, young women, in between women, they were all co-signing it like, yes, sis. Thank you, Joseph, for being a member for 16 months. It says, at this point, these females don't want the help or guidance to become better people and potential wives. They're comfortable in chaos. No, they're comfortable being pretty put up prostitutes is what it is. But you're right as well, Joseph. You know. And to me, that's sad. And like I said, this is why ultimately a lot of the men don't desire marriage.
Yep.
You know, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm going to be real on all fucking fronts. Guys, no woman wants a broke down ass man who, again, has nothing to really offer. I don't know why y'all in these comments dying laugh, but I don't know what I said earlier that was crazy, but it was the truth while y'all here laughing. But no woman wants a bum ass dude. You ain't got no motion. You ain't got no money. You can't guide me, lead me, teach me. Like, nigga, no. Okay? Nobody should be submitting to you and committing to you until you get yourself in a situation to where you can comfortably take on not only your own responsibilities, but somebody else. You know what I mean? Y'all know I'm gonna be real with y'all all across the board. Women of all different ages, races, backgrounds, you name it, it is in our nature. Good women, bad women, in between women, don't matter. It is in our nature as women to go after guys that can give us stability and security. The issue that I have, though, with a lot of these women is that they make that the end all be all. So no, I don't care to really respect you like that, love you like that, value you like that, care for you like that, look out for you like that, contribute to you like that. I just need that bag because as a woman, I need stability and security. That's dangerous. Not only is that a setup for potential abuse by a man, but it's also a setup for your life to really be a very unfulfilled life because you have all of this fluff with no real substance, you know? But we're going to get into it. Thank you, John Till. He says, I'll teach you right after your payment of $95. Y'all don't be having no damn chill. Who is this? Big shout out to Cosmic. I appreciate you. Y'all got the salutes down in the comments for Cosmic for that $50. We appreciate that. Okay, let me see if I got everybody. I don't. Oh, I skipped a lot of y'all. Hold on. Do my best. Okay, Mr. Lunch, I believe, was next. Thank you, Mr. Lunch, for dinner. It says, I stay impressed with your setup. Pink clothing, red hair, reddish chair, red flowers, the painting in the mirror. Such a great look. Impressive decor, beautiful Danica. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, how can y'all see my painting? Can y'all see? Let me remove it. Oh, you can see it. I didn't even know that. Now, Mr. Lunch, you too deep in my damn background. Hold on now. But I do appreciate the compliment. But hold on now. You gonna be looking upstairs and shit, going in my damn hallway. Hold on now, Mr. Lunch. But yeah, y'all see, I did color my hair. You know, a little coppery red. You know, we like it. My husband loved this color, so I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do something different. You know. But thank you so much, Mr. Lunch. Thank you, Successful MD. It says reality is battling 1,000. I'm sorry, it's batting 1,000%. Hyenas see it as 30 plus. It's a mess. It really is a fucking mess. And thank you, Charles. It says 3 videos in 2 days. You on the road? Oh, we on the road, Charles. We on the road.
Hospitality isn't about knowing exactly how the day will unfold. It's about being ready for whatever.
In 2 days, you on the road? Oh, we on the road, Charles. We on the road. Okay. And also, like I said, big shout out to Cosmic. Thank you, John. It says, if you bring the conversation down to qualifying for what you want, the BS will cease if the man stands his ground. Very interesting. But see, these chicks, we're taught that we're already qualified. I'm already the prize. I got pussy, so I'm the prize. I'm kind of pretty, so I'm the prize. You know what I mean?
Me a damn thing.
So that's where we're going wrong. Thank you, Garland. It says, I believe most real men understand this. The question is, what are we getting for it? And that's what I'm saying. And see, they piss me off with that, Garland. They make it seem like, oh, these men just broke and dusty, and they don't want to take care of nobody, and they don't want to do for nobody. Yes, they do. The issue is, are you worth doing all of that for? Because it's in the men's nature to want to do that. You know, the men know that, hey, I'm supposed to be able to be not only self-sufficient, but I have to be self-sufficient plus so that I can take on the responsibility of, you know, a family, a woman. So the men get their roles. It's the women who don't understand their fucking role.
Talk about it.
But thank you so much, Cosmic. It says, hello, Lady Danica. You beautiful, slim, and curvy brown sugar woman, you. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And I appreciate y'all. Okay, I'm going to get to the rest of y'all donations in a second, but I do want to get into this video here and break it down. Okay. And y'all get the likes up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I will be checking in a minute. Stop playing with us, y'all. Okay, let's get into it. And again, big shout out to you, Cosmic. Cosmic, you should have had a wrench. You always show love. I'm going to give you a wrench later. Hold on. Okay, let's get into it.
Older men are so ugly though, so is clocking in. That time clock is ugly to me. That traffic is ugly to me. Them low paychecks is ugly to me. Most of them people at work are ugly. You're going to have to look at 5 other people versus just one. And you're going to be working. You should leave the house, go shopping, and do something. Ain't got to look at somebody ugly all the time. But they can pay the bill. Traffic is ugly. Low paychecks are ugly. Co-workers be ugly. How do you ask a man if he's financially able to carry a family not 50-50? You don't ask, you tell. You're like, I only date providers, and the man that I marry is going to be a total full provider. And, you know, for me, and if we ever should have any kids. You tell him. You don't ask. If he's not down with it, he's like, oh, I need my woman to work. I need my woman to clock in 9 months pregnant. He's going to tell you the kind of person he is. He's not going to sit there and allow you to think you're going to be resting in your feminine as a housewife. He's going to tell you. That's how you know. You're going to tell him first.
Now, something about these fake ass social media wives and femininity coaches, you know, I will say that they can tell the truth a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't want a setup to where you're having to be essentially a slave. You know what I mean? And do all of this and, you know, and be, you know, this woman that, you know, is 9 months pregnant and like, you don't want to do all of that. You want a man to where he's going to take good care of you. You know what I mean? You do want that. So I agree with her there. But where she loses me is where, again, she's removing the love aspect. She's removing the respect aspect. She's removing the woman's role aspect out of the conversation, and she's making it seem as though, you know, because you are a woman alone, you know, that's all that you need. Now let's break it down.
Older men are so ugly though, so is clocking in. That time clock is ugly to me. That traffic is ugly to me. That low paychecks is ugly to me.
So what she is essentially saying is, look, sis, y'all out here worried about the wrong things. See, you're trying to settle down with a man that you are attracted to, that you actually can find yourself falling in love with, and it ain't about that shit. It's about getting to that bag and that paper. You being distracted. Do you want love and attraction?
Or do you want, to have to clock in somewhere? Do you want to have to struggle somewhere? And that's where you lose me. Why aren't we teaching these women that we can have it all? I can have the man that I'm attracted to, that I love and respect and value, and the man that takes good care of home. She really is out here teaching these young women to be fucking prostitutes.
Yep.
Girl, don't worry about what the job look like. Just fuck him and get his money. Because you know what's real ugly out here? It's a 9-to-5 job. So give your blow job so you ain't got to work that 9-to-5 job. Pick your poison, bitch. Because that's what's ugly to me. Out here having to be, a good woman, finding real, genuine love and shit. That shit ain't real, bitch. This is what she's doing. Y'all laugh, but I wish I was playing. I'm not. Why you worried about if he attractive and if you like him? And we don't care about that. We ain't gotta be around him all the time. Just get his motherfucking money and go ghost. By that time, he already trapped anyway. Let's keep the game as a family. I ain't worried about, you know what else is ugly? Crazy shit. Most of them people at work are ugly. You're gonna have to look at 5 other people versus just one. Look, them niggas at work ugly too. Your boss gonna be ugly too. So who cares if you don't like your nigga and he ugly? He just one ugly motherfucker. And like I said, he pretty. The fuck? Y'all be worried about the wrong thing and shit. And this is why marriages are doomed. Marriages today are doomed. Because this is how we think. This is how we teach younger women to think. Women in general to think. Everything goes back to the almighty dollar. Fuck love, fuck attraction, fuck happiness, peace. Fuck pouring into your husband, honoring your husband. Nigga, you're an ATM. Run it. See, y'all bitches, y'all just be trying to deal in balance and shit. Fuck balance. What's that bank account balance, bitch? You want somebody who can balance you out, that you attracted to, that also takes care of you, bitch. Fuck all of that. What's that check balance, bitch? And we wonder why we're not married. Y'all think these men don't see this? And this is what makes living in 2024 even worse for y'all hoes. And yes, I said hoes and not women. Salute to the quality women. We don't do this shit. But this is what makes 2024 worse for y'all hoes. Because y'all expose y'all damn selves. Whoopsie. In 4K. Your husband in here like, oh damn, word? So you think I'm ugly? So you don't even like me though. So I'm just here to write the check, bitch. Oh damn, I thought we had something going.
Hotels.com is where you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of hotels and earn rewards on every stay. It's exactly what it sounds like. Like chicken fingers, which are not what they sound like. Hotels.com. It's all in the name.
I wanna, like, how do y'all husbands feel about y'all being on social media talking about them like this? Like, yeah, he ugly, but I mean, he only one ugly ass motherfucker I gotta look at all day. I mean, at least give me, my allowance. I mean, at least he tricking. I mean, what kind of shit? And the women just be eating it up. Oh, okay, let me eat. Okay, fuck love, fuck attraction, fuck all that shit. Where that bag is? Okay, cool. Because what's really ugly is clocking in taxes. I'd rather be a beautiful prostitute than a clocking in 9-to-5 ass bitch. Period. And what other side of that they don't talk about is when a man finds out, figures out, or knows that that he is your lifeline. Y'all think that's not going to lead to other things? As far as him trying to dominate you, control you, dictate you, abuse you, use his money and everything as leverage and a way to weaponize. Y'all don't think that that's going to happen? Because that's what she's setting y'all up for.
When you don't value a man based upon who he is as a man and only and solely about what he can do for you, this is what you get. You set yourself up in a motherfucking trap. Because now you're solely relying on him to feed you. And you don't even like him. You don't even love him. You don't even value him. You're disgusted by him. Let's continue. What did she say?
And you're gonna be working. At least you can leave the house, go shopping, and do something. Ain't got to look at somebody early all the time.
At least you can leave the house, go shopping or something, and you ain't gotta look at somebody that's ugly all the time. What kind of shit is that to teach a woman to be as far as a wife? So I'm saying fake social media ass wives and femininity coaches. Y'all be pissing me off. This is not what a marriage is supposed to be. You running away from your husband because you can't stand the sight of him. Because you embarrassed of him. Because you don't even love him for real. You don't even like the nigga. What a check. Husband can't even spend quality time with you because you don't find it to be valuable. Nigga, again, run it. What kind of life is it to live to have to constantly flee and run away from your homestead, from your foundation, just so that you can have some kind of peace? What? That ain't peace, bitch. Oh, let me find me something to do today, because I ain't trying to look at this nigga and be in his face. He be in my face, long sex and shit. Oh my God. Let me go try to find me a mimosa, because this nigga so motherfucking ugly. And I know he gonna want something tonight. Let me just, but I do need that new damn Birkin bag, so let me just go ahead and, are you done, Rodney? Oh, baby, why we can't ever make passionate love when we eye to eye? Nigga, I don't like you. Nigga, you ugly as fuck. Because I told you that, we not really even, like, I got trauma and stuff. Just making up shit. Oh, but baby, I would just love to, have eye-to-eye love-making sessions. But you don't ever want to look at me. I mean, you don't even touch me, Linda. Why you don't touch me, Linda? It's a cold game, y'all be laughing, but I'm so damn serious.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Where were we? Oh, here we go.
It's a cold game, y'all be laughing, but I'm so damn serious. Get my damn lights up. Y'all are glamorized prostitutes. That is what they are teaching women today a wife is.
And that's what they are.
Find the highest paying John and milk them.
Yep.
Find the highest paying old ass John, marry him, and milk him.
Yep. And that's basically what it is.
Prostitutes. That's what they're teaching wives are.
Yep.
This fake ass social media ass wife shit.
Yep.
Femininity is teaching that. And again, y'all wonder why the men are fucking running away from y'all in droves.
Running away like the damn plague.
And like they said in the super chat earlier, you don't even get nothing out of it. The men understand their roles. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to provide, protect, lead, teach. Okay, I got it.
But what the hell do I get?
But I don't get nothing out of it.
What's
But a
the
bitch that's
point?
trying to break my pocket.
What's the point in a man doing all that if he ain't getting nothing out of it? What's the point? Only thing he doing is pissing his time away. He's pissing away time and he's pissing away money. There's no point in it.
And then break up with me once she already broke down all my damn money.
Yeah, basically,
Come on now.
typical gold digger.
Y'all feel me, my Shine talks with Chris. Y'all feel me.
We
and it's
do.
such a crying ass shame.
It is.
Unlock incredible deals and explore the best selection of musical equipment at Sweetwater, from stage to studio.
Sorry I was
Shame.
off. Sorry I was off camera for a little bit, but I had some stuff I had to do around here, and I'm still not done. But at least I got some of it done. Let's continue.
A crime ass shame. They are really Sprinkle is really out here teaching women, hey, it's okay. Just make sure that you're always distracted by somebody else, by something else. That way you don't have to even look at your husband. You ain't got to deal with your husband. What kind of life is that to live? Yeah, you can only hear from the back. I don't want to look at your nigga because I'm a girl you every time, niggas. I ain't got time. Can you hurry up? Again, pretty put up prostitute is what it's given.
Yep, that's what it
And women be
is.
really out here eating this shit up. Yes, sis, I need to be a pretty put up prostitute too. Facts. I don't care if nigga ugly and I like him and he, my motherfucking nerves. Where that bag at? Oh, facts, sis. The gospel, I swear you the queen. I swear. I wish I knew you back when I was coming up. Cause you just got the sauce. Oh, period. Oh, facts.
Looking loud and dumb.
They pay the bill. Traffic is ugly. Low paychecks are ugly. Co-workers be ugly. How do you ask a man if he's financially able to carry a family not 50-50? You don't ask, you tell. You're like, I only date providers, and the man that I marry is going to be a total full provider. And,
At BICTH, you can die the fuck alone.
for me, and if we ever should have any kids.
And again, let me say this. You don't, y'all gonna hate me for this, but it's just being real. You don't ever tell a man what the fuck he's gonna do.
Damn right. Don't do that.
So when that woman came to her and she asked like, hey, how do you ask a man? That was the right approach.
It was.
And if I were to give advice, I wouldn't even necessarily ask him as far as, can you be a provider? Can you pay 100%? I don't think that would be my approach per se, but that's a lot better than saying, oh, you gonna do this, and you gonna do that, and you gonna do this. And you don't tell a man what the fuck he's gonna do.
So
My
hell
approach
don't.
would be to have a conversation, a general conversation, and let that man know, what I would be looking for in a partner, in a husband. What my ideal life would, be set up as. And he makes the decision of, if he fits into that or not. But as far as telling a man, oh yeah, you gonna take care of me, and you gonna do this, and you gonna do that, nah, sis, you're gonna get left. Because now you're giving control, freak, you're giving dictator, you're giving entitled, you're giving selfish, nah. Okay? So I would just let it be known, what I desire. And then again, he makes his ultimate decision as far as how he fits into that, if at all.
And it's quiet as kept, like somebody again said earlier, a lot of men already have that in mind. Let me blow y'all mind real quick, ladies. A lot of men today, they would love to take care of a woman. You don't have to tell him to be a provider. He fucking is already. You don't have to tell him, you know, to take care of home and take care of his children. Bitch, duh. The issue again that they're running into is finding the woman that is worth that type of responsibility. Oh, y'all feel me? Well, honey, hold on now. I'm just giving them a little bit of the game. The fuck? In a realistic way. I'm not on no sprinkle, you know, I am the process bullshit. That is unrealistic. Y'all are teaching women to be left. Y'all are teaching women how not to be picked.
Right.
You tell him, don't ask. If he's not down with it, he's going, oh, I need my woman to work. I need my woman to clock in 9 months pregnant. He's going to feel the kind of person he is.
And here's something that women need to realize in today's time. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have no choice but to contribute to the household. There's no if, ands, or but about it. In today's time, you're going to have no choice but to contribute to the household outside of cooking and cleaning. That is it. That is all. Let's continue.
He's not going to sit there and allow you to think you're going to be resting in your feminine as a housewife. He's going to tell you. That's how you know. You're going to tell him first. Now, I took it upon myself to highlight some of the comments out of 3,406 comments, that is. I took it upon myself to at least highlight a few of the comments that were speaking facts and displaying some level of common sense, common human decency and courtesy. But out of 3,406 comments,
you ain't gonna find that
these
much
were the
common
only
sense.
few, and I believe it was like 12 that I came across, that made sense. And let me see, how many comments was it total? It was a total of...
What is this?
Well, it already showed the comments, but it has 266,000 likes. That's crazy. 266,000 people
I'm not
agreed
surprised.
with what she said in that previous clip. And
I'm not
out of,
surprised.
so I can blow it up for y'all. Out of...
Go ahead.
For everyday needs, my money goes further at Dollar General with thousands of items to save on every week. Digital coupons, instant savings, and cash back. My card's working overtime, but my wallet's chill.
Helping your money do more every day. Dollar General.
So I can blow it up for y'all. Out of 3,406 comments, these were only the select few that I came across that made fucking sense. How pitiful is that? And the reason why I want to highlight these comments was so that I can really have a lot of these women out here to think. I really want y'all to think about what y'all are doing. This person says, and if and when he leaves, where does that put you? Have a lot of you pretty put up prostitutes thought about that?
Talk to him a little bit, sis.
Again, she's teaching y'all, hey, you know, you don't need to love this man. You don't need to honor this man. You don't gotta respect this man. Y'all don't think eventually, one day, someday, he's gonna realize that it's gonna dawn on him that it's like, damn, this bitch don't like me for real. She don't respect me for real. She's all about what I can give to her, what I can do for her, and not what she can reciprocate and essentially appreciate, at least. So this person brings up a very valid point. And when and if he leaves you, what are you gonna do? Oh, well, that's easy. I'm just gonna take all of what he got, half of what he got, and move on nice with my life. This next person says, I was just thinking this. Put you right on the curb with a Gucci purse. With no self-identity or career, looking for your next sugar daddy to support you. But who gonna want you with all them kids? Girl, bye. Do y'all think about this type of shit?
No, they don't.
Or do y'all only fixated on the fluff?
The only thing they care about is the money.
Just let me know.
Cause the money has some blind.
By that time, though, like I said, we already married, and so if he do leave, I'm gonna get that paper. Either way, I win. And again, ladies, this is why men don't fucking want to get married.
Exactly.
It's a lose-lose. I lose if I marry you because I'm not gonna get what I need in a wife out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I do ditch your ass or you ditch me, you're gonna take all what the fuck I got.
Yep.
So what was it all for? Let's continue.
So you're better off alone.
Hold on, somebody said something in that previous one. Hold on. It says, and you're married? Even here, it says, ever hear of alimony, child support, insurance, the will, the house? She's not talking about a sugar daddy here. And if you are involved with a sugar daddy, make sure you ask for assets. Do y'all see what the fuck these men be dealing with? And then y'all get mad when men don't value marriage or see marriage for y'all no more. It's a whole plot. I mean, we're married, so, I mean, we're going to get alimony, child support, insurance, the will, the house. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Win-win. Let's continue with this bullshit. Spoken like a true gold digger, and a lot of these hoes are gold diggers. Let's be clear. What's good? What's good?
Hold on, y'all. Let me go back to it. There we go.
All right, everybody, welcome to this little intro for the Gundam card game.
Gold digger, and a lot of these hoes are gold diggers. Let's be clear. This person says, damn, why be with someone if you don't love them? Nope. This gold digging ass bitch says, you can grow to love someone. And who wouldn't grow to love someone that takes care of them? Well, gold digging ass bitch, let me explain something to you. The reality of it is, a lot of y'all don't ever grow to love these men.
Talk to him.
You love his money. Yeah, very gold digger logic. Very much so. You love his money, but you'll never grow to love him. You'll never grow to respect him, honor him, want to be with him. As a matter of fact, the moment that he falls off, if he has a bad day, a bad season, an off season, whatever, you're going to be on the next thing smoking. And see, to me, that's the danger of being in a relationship or a marriage. That's way more serious than a relationship. To where there's no love and respect really involved. If there's no love and respect really involved, It's only a matter of when she's gonna leave, not if.
Right.
Let's be clear and go to this level and layer. There are some men out there who have money. He's gonna always have money.
Mm-hmm.
There's no falling off for him. He played his cards right? Well, with that guy, with love not really being involved like that and respect not really being involved like that, she would essentially become bored with him, want to leave him, and take all of what she was able to accumulate off of him and keep it for herself. Because again, I'm not really here for you anyway. I'm here for what you have. So if I'm able to accomplish the goal of marriage, I mean, yeah, at this time it's about playing the waiting game.
Yep.
A lot of y'all touched base on that in previous discussions when y'all brought up, playing the long game. Yeah, let me get this amount of years in, and then by that time, I can be solidified, and when I'm ready to leave, I can take a nice percentage, a nice chunk, because after all, I mean, I played it. I played my cards right. These are the these are the potential results of dealing with a man to where you don't love him, honor him, respect him. You don't want him. It's all about the money.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to grow bored with him. And even if he has the money, he's going to have the money forever, you're going to grow bored of him because you don't really like him like that.
Yep.
He irritates you. You don't even know how the fuck you hear outside the money. The moment that he wants to spend quality time with you, it's like, oh, it's a chore. That's not a good way to live. But hey, it's what y'all do. But on top of that, if he does have an off season, leave him more than likely. There's no growing to love him because he's taking care of you. A lot of y'all are not even wired that way. Y'all are wired to be fucking hoes and city girls.
Yep. They are.
For crying out loud, they have taught y'all. How am I hell? Did he get hell? But listen, a lot of y'all, for crying out loud, were taught to never love. Fuck love. We don't need love. We need that bag. So where does this?
And I gotta stop it right here. And what the nigga said is right. Is that unfortunately a lot of modern women are not taught how to love. The only thing they are taught is how to get the bag and get control over a man. That's the only thing that modern women have been taught lately is how to the value of the dollar and control over a man. That's the only thing that's being taught to these young women, and quite frankly, it's sad.
So where does this we can grow to love each other shit come into place again? Yeah, because he's taking care of me so I can grow to love him. Bitch, now y'all know damn well. Excuse me. Y'all don't even appreciate these men enough to even grow to love him. A lot of y'all feel like a man is just supposed to do. A man taking care of you and pouring into you and spitting on you and all that. It's just a matter of him doing what he's supposed to do. So again, there's no appreciation in that. Well, yeah, because I'm the bride. You're supposed to. So how can you then say you're going to grow to love somebody that's taking care of you when y'all don't even view it like that? Y'all don't view it as, oh, let me have gratitude. Let me have appreciation for this man doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all don't even see it that way for it to grow and blossom into love. It's all about, oh, this is what I am, this is what I require, I'm a prize, and this is what your duty and responsibility is. Don't ask me for a thank you. Don't ask me for no reciprocation.
Right.
That's what it is. And if you can't deliver this to me, then you ain't shit. You're not a real man, and you don't deserve me. So again, where does the grow to love come in again? It doesn't.
It never did.
Y'all feel me? I see the 100s. Let me know where I'm lying. I'll shut up. I promise. So no, we don't believe y'all ass when y'all talking about, I can grow to love you as long as you're taking care of me. Bitch, please. Y'all see these men as sponsors, tricks, Johns. Ain't no love, bitch. Come on now. Let's not. Let's not. And again, this is why men have turned their backs on marriage. They peep game on y'all. Let's continue. This person says, that's such a sad life. She's saying settle so you can be lazy and waste your life with no self-accomplishments. Here lies Shira. She was a middle-class housewife, shaking my head.
Today, we're making the GPT 5.6 series of models.
Class housewife, shaking my head. I want a legacy. Shout out to the women out here who understand the motherfucking assignment. See, these comments that I'm going through right now, they give me hope. They do. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was only like a dozen. It was only like a dozen comments from women that had, kind of sorted their head on straight out of 3,000 comments. That's nasty work. And the irony to it, like this woman is saying here, is the fact that y'all are still settling, right? You're still settling for a dynamic or a setup to where there's voids. Turner says no hope with the HOE. Y'all ain't shit. Hold on. So you have to settle for a loveless, lifeless, unfulfilled, burdensome marriage just so you can have a Birkin bag? Crazy. Let's consider, and I doubt y'all get these men children, cause y'all already said he ugly. You don't even like him like that. You're unhappy. I don't know. Some of these hoes, they be real. What y'all say diabolical? They be real diabolical with it. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get his ugly ass nigga a baby, cause that's extra leverage. That's extra security just in case. The fuck. Let's continue. This person says, what I can't get behind is having sex with someone I don't love. I fear no amount of money could make me do that daily. Well, individual that put this comment, when you're taught to essentially be a hoe and a prostitute, we don't care. We don't care about love being involved. We care about getting that good old green money in the end of the nut. So yeah, we don't care.
They don't.
Sorry that you have morals and values and shit like that. But when it comes to that almighty dollar, bitch, yeah, we don't care what John, it is. We don't care about loving these niggas. We don't care about none of that. You're giving me hopeless romantic pick-me vibes. We don't need no motherfucking love, bitch. But again, we're taught to be prostitutes. So the amount of women who co-signed it was crazy. They don't mind being prostitutes. And to me, that's scary. Let me say that before I check my damn likes. Y'all like the video? Share the video and subscribe. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. And while I'm pulling it up, y'all, like I said, get my likes up. Wait a minute, what did I do? Oops. Okay. Let me see what y'all do. Oh,
Y'all are doing terrible on the likes. Terrible. We should have as close to 600 likes as possible. This 482 is crazy work. I know y'all lying. You little bitches be coming through dropping gems, bars, and jewels. Y'all better get these damn lights up and stop playing with y'all hating ass. Let me find out y'all some haters. The fuck? Now, let me say this in regards to this comment. With there being so many women ready and willing to lay down with men that they don't love, how do y'all not think that that is a red flag and highly alarming to a lot of the men and deterring them from wanting to take you seriously and pursue you and marry you?
Yeah.
The men are peeping game on that like, damn.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal. 2 delicious wake-up wraps.
The number one mistake people make at a dealership.
I did not
is
mean to
thinking
do
it has
that. Lord, I did not mean to do that.
So where does this we can grow to love each other shit come into place again?
It doesn't. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
because
it
he's taking
don't.
care of me so I can grow to love him. Bitch, now y'all know damn well. Excuse me. Y'all don't even appreciate these men enough to even grow to love him. A lot of y'all feel like a man is just supposed to do. A man taking care of you and pouring into you and spitting on you and all that. It's just a matter of him doing what he's supposed to do. So again, there's no appreciation in that. Well, yeah, because I mean, I'm the bride. You're supposed to. So how can you then say you're going to grow to love somebody that's taking care of you when y'all don't even view it like that? Y'all don't view it as, oh, let me have gratitude. Let me have appreciation for this man doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all don't even see it that way for it to grow and blossom into love. It's all about, oh, this is what I am, this is what I require, I'm a prize, and this is what your duty and responsibility is. Don't ask for a thank you. Don't ask me for no reciprocation. That's what it is. And if you can't deliver this to me, then you ain't shit. You're not a real man, and you don't deserve me. So again, where does the grow to love come in again? It doesn't. It never will. Y'all feel me? I see the 100s. Let me know where I'm lying. I'll shut up. I promise. So no, we don't believe y'all ass when y'all talking about, oh, I can grow to love you as long as you're taking care of me. Bitch, please. Y'all see these men as sponsors, tricks, Johns. Ain't no love, bitch. Come on now. Let's not. Let's
Hold on
not.
a second.
And again, turn their backs on marriage. They peep game on y'all.
Exactly.
Let's continue. This person says, that's such a sad life. She's saying settle so you can be lazy and waste your life with no self-accomplishments. Here lies Shira. She was a middle-class housewife. Shaking my head.
You don't pay big brand markups when you buy Aldi brand. It's an Aldi thing.
Right now, Spectrum Business is in Rochester, giving students the bandwidth to build the next big thing with fiber-powered internet. We deliver commitment with every connection. Spectrum Business.
In my head.
I want a legacy. Shout out to the women out here who understand the motherfucking assignment. See, these comments that I'm going through right now, they give me hope. They do. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was only like a dozen. It was only like a dozen comments from women that had, kind of sorted their head on straight out of 3,000 comments. That's nasty work. The irony to it, like this woman is saying here, is the fact that y'all are still settling, right? You're still settling for a dynamic or a setup to where there's voids. Terrell says no hope with the HOE. Y'all ain't shit. Hold on. So you have to settle for a loveless, lifeless, unfulfilled, burdensome marriage just so you can have a Birkin bag?
Damn, it got dark.
Crazy. Let's continue. And I doubt y'all get these men children. Because y'all already said he ugly. You don't even like him like that. You're unhappy. I don't know. Some of these hoes, they be real. What y'all say diabolical? They be real diabolical with it. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to get this ugly ass nigga a baby. Because that's extra leverage. That's extra security just in case. The fuck? Let's continue. This person says, what I can't get behind is having sex with someone I don't love. I fear no amount of money could make me do that daily. Well, individual that put this comment was taught to essentially be a hoe and a prostitute.
She already said this.
Yeah. I need to leave my boyfriend because, he's not making $1 million. That is broke. I just need to keep on working until I'm able to find me a real rich man. I'm not going to settle for him. I kid you fucking not. This was also the same thing as social media wife and femininity coach telling women never to buy anything for her man. That shit right there was so bogus to me. I don't care if it's his birthday. I don't care if it's y'all anniversary. I don't care if it's Christmas. You under no circumstances buy a man any motherfucking thing.
Hold on.
You are the gift. You show up looking good on his arm, being pretty on his arm on his birthday, and that's his fucking gift. Buy yourself something to make him look good. They were really out here, saying that. And there was a chick in the comments like, damn, I was thinking about getting him a watch because I know he really wanted this watch. But okay, I feel you, sis, you right. That pisses me the fuck off. It is women out here actively seeking help, and they're being led astray.
What if the healthcare system worked as one? Payers, providers, patients, connected, working better together. At Optum, we're helping make it real. We're building one system where compassion and intelligence work hand in hand, where healthcare is easier, more affordable, and more human, where care is designed around people, empowered by our clinical expertise, whole person approach, and innovative technology. We're making things simpler and smarter, so everyone can focus on better outcomes and better experiences for every patient. Because better is always possible. That's healthy optimism. That's Optum.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy. Bella Thorne, welcome to Call Her Daddy. Hi! Thank you for having me. Oh my god, I am so excited to be here with you today.
Help! And they're being led astray. They're being taught this
superficial bullshit. Thank you, Scorpion. I'm gonna read all of y'all. Give me a second. And you know what happened to that fake ass social media wife and community coach? Because I do believe she was lying on she got a husband or she got a man or something. And come to find out, the bitch was just finessing these bitches and using fraud. But y'all know what happened to her? She got locked up. We won't let you out. We won't let you out. She got locked up. She got locked the fuck up for fraud. Oh no, because we are the prize. Under no circumstance do we buy a man a damn thing. And if he's not making at least $1 million, he's broke. But give me your motherfucking money, bitch. And pay for my course. And pay for my class. Women was out here giving up their whole motherfucking life savings. For a femininity fake ass course. And I also think she was doing like real estate or something. I don't know what the fuck. This bitch was the master finesse queen. You understand me? I gave her everything. Bitch was living good off y'all damn money.
Show hell
Acting
was.
like she was getting it from her high value husband. Bitch, please. Yeah. That's what y'all be doing. Goof ass. Let's continue. Because like I said, like this pissed me off personally because it's women out here really looking for help. They really are seeking advice. Like, okay, so what do I do? Like, so if he's a good man, but he's not paying 100%, do I leave? You know, if he's a good man and I want to get him something, is that bad? Like you have women out here doing that shit. And it's like, sis, yes, you can buy your man a gift. Yes, you can contribute to your household. There's nothing fucking wrong with that. No, he does not have to pay every fucking thing. If he is providing for you really good, taking care of you really good, protecting you really good, respecting you really good, loving you really good, yes, the fuck you can. Don't listen to these hoes. These are heartless prostitute ass bitches. Cloaking themselves in femininity and social media. Soft girl luxury. It's fluff. And I'm telling y'all gonna get left or y'all never get chosen at all. Believe in this bullshit. Listen to this bullshit. And no, it does not make you a pygmy. It makes you a woman that values her man, respects her man, loves her man, honors her man, is there for her man, wants to appreciate and reciprocate to her man. That's all it makes you. What I say earlier, a wife is somebody that contributes. A wife is somebody that understands that it's not all about her. Stop listening to these goofy ass bitches. Let's continue. This person says, my boyfriend agreed to be a provider, then lost his job. Only a few months into the relationship. A year later and he's still unemployed. Now, what do you do in this type of situation? When you are telling women to be pretty put up prostitutes, aka fake ass social media wives and femininity coaches. What do you do when the joke is on you? Whoopsie. Because this can also be coming down the pipeline to where the men reverse shit on y'all. Oh, okay, so you thought you was gonna finesse me? Alright, babe. Yeah, I'll pay for everything. I'm gonna be a provider and everything. I'll take care of everything you need, baby. And then you be like, oh, okay, yeah, because after all, he took me to a nice restaurant, and after all, he paid a few of my bills, and after all, he gave me a few dollars and after all, and then you come to find out, this nigga was broke as fuck. Everything was rented. He got the money from the PPP loan and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you thought you hit a lick looking at y'all laughing. I'm so damn serious. There's so many different levels and layers of this conversation. Get my likes up and stop playing with us. Now you married him thinking that he was this high value ass nigga. Now you stuck paying back his PPP loan. Cause you was listening to motherfucking fake ass social media wives and femininity coaches telling you like this is what you do. Cause fuck love and fuck all that. Do he got that back? Y'all laughing. I wish I was playing. And so he played his cards right for maybe, let's say, 6 months to a year. You thought you hit a lick. I mean, they tell y'all to get married that soon anyway, right? Oh, well, I mean, it looked like he is. I mean, shit. A year and a half later, this nigga was all fraud. Or, again, he was just living this facade, like you were trying to live off of him, finesse your ass into marry him or whatever the case is, and then you find out, you know, he's not as ambitious as you thought he was. You know? And now, like she said, a year later, he's still on fucking unemployment. I'm like, oh, baby, I'm just not in it. I'm not feeling it, you know. I'm not feeling the market right now. Looking at it. What do you do then, finesse queens?
Congrats, you played yourself.
Or, let's say that you do have a provider man. But again, he falls on hard times.
Then what? What do you do?
Do you leave him? A lot of y'all, according to, you know, what y'all are taught, you're supposed to. Because after all, you didn't love him anyway. It wasn't about him, about that money. And once the money is gone, bitch, what am I supposed to be here for? Whoopsie. I just got questions. Let's continue. This one says, many of y'all gonna look back and realize she led y'all down a path of lonesomeness. Ooh. All so she could collect a social media check. Ooh.
Yep.
It's not that many sugar daddies out there, nor rich fools. Now this comment right here was the motherfucking nail in the coffin. Salute to this brother. That comment right there summarized everything perfectly.
It did.
A lot of these fake ass social media wives and femininity coaches, you don't realize that you are the sponsor. You are the sugar daddy, ma'ams. That is a level and a layer to the conversation. Y'all laugh, I'm dead ass serious. Whoopsie. You gotta fake it till you make it. Right, Michaela? Right, Michaela? Sprinkle, sprinkle. In my humble opinion, she don't live the type of life that y'all think she lives.
to where she got this multi-millionaire ass husband. Last time I checked, that man was not no millionaire.
And he was.
Her on the curb.
And he
Let's
was.
start there. Second off,
Just barely a 6-figure man.
it's giving. She's still working.
Very much.
Getting a degree in ASU is a journey that will take you anywhere. Into a world of renowned and award-winning faculty.
Social media is a job, you know. Now, one can say that, your husband helped you to be, comfortable enough and stable enough to set up your online business and, things of that sort. But nonetheless, it's hidden in plain sight that she is a working ass wife, is she not? Whoopsie! A 9 to 5. Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I'm just a put up princess. My man bows down to me, and then he busts that damn room. Boom! You got 5 minutes, bitch. But Shira, sprinkle. I thought you said women ain't gotta work. I thought you said the man sponsor and pay for everything, so you don't even need no money. You don't gotta make your own money. I thought you had said that. And then, on top of that, this nigga busting up in the damn room, barking orders. Oh, I thought you said he bowed down to you. He was deprived. She ain't living this life that she thought she lived. And I'm gonna keep it right motherfucking there. And that's cool. That's cool. I'm not even saying something is wrong with that. I just don't like the fairy tale, the fluff that goes along with it. Like, that's not your reality. Because you're still fucking working. And I wouldn't be surprised, like I said earlier, if Shira is actually using y'all money to contribute to her household. You cannot tell me that she's really out here not having to do anything and she's not married to a multi-millionaire. Unless you are married to a multi-millionaire bitch. Come on. You at least contributing 10%, 5%. Ain't no way you not. Ain't no way you not. And I mean that in the sense of even if your money is not going to bills per se, but your money going to, let's say, savings accounts, investments accounts, like your money going to something. Your husband in 2024, if he's not a top millionaire, is not able to pay for all of y'all damn expenses and take you on expensive damn vacations. Nah, by himself. Come on, y'all. Y'all see these fucking prices. Let's be realistic. Let's be real fucking realistic, y'all. If your man is not making multi-millions of dollars, there's just no fucking way. Unless y'all are living extremely below y'all means. And how many of us want to live like, ramen noodles and juice cups? We don't want to live like that, so come on. Be fucking realistic. Be real. Stop feeding these females fluff and fairy tale. I know it sounds good. It's sensational. Sensational. I know it's sensational, but it's not rooted in reality. And like this comment says, y'all are one day gonna look back at all of this and realize she was just selling y'all this for a check. Fucking y'all lives up, feeding y'all fluff and fairy tales for a check.
Yes, she was.
Because these
He's right. There's not that many damn sugar daddies. And there's not that many rich ass fools. A lot of the men who got it like that, they didn't get like that by happenstance. That was by them being calculated, strategic, moving around liabilities. Come on, y'all. It ain't enough of those type of men to go around. So even if you do find you a rich ass fool, she ain't gonna be able to get one. She ain't gonna be able to get. So y'all gonna wake up one day like, damn, I'm lonely as fuck. I'm hungry as fuck. Come on now. And it's all because you want to follow up behind somebody's fucking marketing strategy. What kind of unrealistic, sensationalized bullshit, fairy tale fluff can I feed to these women to keep them coming back, watching my videos, paying for my courses? Then y'all fall for it every time. And then you look up.
New at Long John Silver's, citrus honey mustard. Try it with a $6 basket of crispy hand-battered chicken, fish and shrimp, or chicken and shrimp. It's what seafood dreams are made of. Also chicken dreams. Long John Silver's, this year.
Wondering how long it takes to get your federal tax refund? Let's break this down in this edition of Tax Tips by TurboTax. For most people, the time it takes to receive a refund depends on how you file your return. When you file electronically, the IRS gets quick access to your tax return and can start processing it right away. As a result, your refund is typically deposited into your bank account within 21 days after e-filing. On the other hand, if you file a paper return by mail, it can take...
And y'all fall for it every time. And then you look up, and you still don't got no man. You still don't have no love. You still don't have no support. You still don't have nothing. And so what was it all for? And then what makes that even worse is you're never going to find it. The men are going to look at you upside your damn head like, I don't want to be with a chick like you. And so you're just all the way around just stuck. And y'all know what the ultimate catch to all of this is? The ultimate irony to all of this is? That was the point. That was the whole objective, to keep your ass broke and single. Spending all your damn money on me. It's the scratch off lottery chase. I didn't get it this time, but I'll get it next time. You done spent $1 million trying to get $1 million. Type shit. Fuck that. You done spent $2 million trying to get $1 million. And you got that too, Antoine, to where it's like misery loves company. But a lot of these fake ass social media wives, and that's what I'm specifically talking about today, and femininity coaches, it's not even that they're looking for company. I'm looking for cash, bitch. So if I gotta, finesse some shit and try to sell a dream, okay. I don't care if it's at your own expense. As long as you're paying for my expenses, that's all I care about. So yeah, I'm gonna keep telling y'all, get you this type of man and do this and do that and do this and do that. You got the prize, bow down. Because the whole objective is to keep you right where the fuck you are, needing me. Thinking that I got the game, I got the recipe, I got the sauce. So you can keep on tuning in to me. Keep on paying for my course. And it's just really tragic and trash. I hate y'all for that because y'all do give real authentic women and wives a bad look. And then, like I said, all these men out here turned off. So when you do finally wake up and figure out that, damn, that bitch was just selling me a dream. She was a snake oil salesman. When you finally do realize that, and you are trying to, settle down with somebody and be realistic, the men so damn far gone and turned off into where it's like, bitch, please. You missed that boat. By the time y'all be old, dried up, pruned up. Come on, I can't get no value, no worth out of you for real. So you just end up really stuck. cycle continues. And what's really scary is the sprinkle lady and those like her, they are ultimately attracting and targeting the youth. I'll never forget a young woman in my family said, yeah, I mean, she be speaking facts. And yeah, that young woman in my family has a difficult time with relationships. And I wish her the best. But it's really unfortunate that you have the young women out here prioritizing and propping these type of females up over the realistic women, the balanced and fair women. They look at us like we're pygmies. And it's like, yeah, but we're pig though. We have what you're seeking. We have what you're looking for. We have what she's trying to tell you to pay her to get. And no, the man may not be a multi-millionaire and, you know, be able to do this and do that and do this, but he does a hell of a fucking lot more than you can do on your own. He makes sure your load way lighter. Would you rather pay 100% or 5, bitch? Come on, y'all. Let's wake the fuck up and stop.
Exactly.
Hey, I'll even throw in 50-50. Do you want to pay 100% or 50? Because shout out to y'all. Y'all out there who are in that boy Justin.
We built a water bottle shoppers had to see to believe. Amazon ads sponsored brands.
Harvey. Thank you, that boy Justin says, personally, I couldn't imagine going to sleep next to someone you don't love for the rest of your life. It's a shame. Facts, me neither. But see, when you're indoctrinated to be a prostitute, a heartless prostitute that's all about the money, you don't mind. Thank you, DBNX. It says, so, hold on. What is this doing? Okay, it says, so am I, Dion, I didn't even say doom. So am I doom and gloom or am I realistic, D? Y'all see what I'm saying? I gotta deal with DBNX. You're still doom and gloom, the fuck? Yeah, salute to the real one, Sneak Lee. Hold on. They get out my damn nerves. Yes, you are doom and gloom. Because, and the reason why you're doom and gloom, DBNX, is because you promote this lifestyle of there's no such thing as a good woman. Men should never, ever, ever get married under no circumstances. You know what I mean? Like, no, there are always going to be exceptions.
In this day and time, marriage is not worth the time.
You know that. But I do understand where DB comes from. Because DB is like, look, nigga, stop teaching us to hold out for 3% of women that we're going to probably die trying to find. So I get what you're saying, but you're still doom and gloom. Anyway, thank you, John Henry. It says there's nothing more offensive to, I'm sorry. Oh, let me get some water. Conscientious, adverse. Oh, y'all know I can't be reading and shit. Hold on. Adversarial women that using truth to outline and identify her profane behavior on the dating market. Facts. Even though you got my ass tongue tied, I got these big ass lips. I can't be reading all these damn words like that, John. But facts. Thank you, that boy again. It says,
Damn.
y'all, what's up? Let me mute because I don't want to be clear my throat in y'all damn ears. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It says the entitlement in her voice is crazy. But see, that's what we're taught, though, that boy. You know, to be a woman is to be entitled. To be a woman is to be the only prize, you know? And so that's why a lot of y'all have turned y'all back. Thank you, John Henry. It says hyena equals hateful, guiltless, egotistical, nauseating, adversarial.
Yep.
It's too many fucking syllables. Adversarial. John, don't put that word no more. Please, don't put that word no fucking more. Y'all know that was I can't do it. My lips, my tongue, my fucking implant teeth, I can't. Okay? Don't put that word no motherfucking more. Thank you, Alex. It says, how long this failed fake prosty wise will last? What new failed trend is next? Man, they went from soft girl era to, what was the other one, y'all? That, what was it? It was soft girl era. Was it soft girl era? Luxury life. It was another one, y'all. Remember from Korea? It was something in Korea, and they was like, they not gonna have sex no more. What was that one?
Oh, that
I forgot what that one was called. It was so many
4B
different things, tactics they tried to use on these men to get over. What was that one called, y'all? Yeah, the 4B movement. They just keep throwing anything to see what stick at the damn wall to get y'all men to come back. But y'all will never come back because y'all keep doing this bullshit. John again says, if you bring the conversation down to qualify. Okay, I got that one. Am I caught up now, y'all? Yes. And again, big shout out to Cosmic the Gray. Matter of fact, let me give you a wrench because you've been giving me a lot of love. Hold on. Can I find you? Maybe. I'll have to do it after this stream, Cosmic. Maybe. Hold on. Y'all get my likes up. What's the like setting for? Why? It's not showing me the likes. That is weird as fuck. Oh, 642? Okay, that's cool. Hold on. My phone tripping. Uh-oh, they are hacking to my damn phone. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can find Cosmic. Here you go. And as moderator. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I thought I would come on here and go deeper into this conversation regarding fake social media wives and community coaches and stuff like that, because we did touch base on that on Patreon, but because it's behind a paywall, you know, you all can't see it unless you sign up, you know, or if you're a channel member. So I really wanted to go deeper into that conversation to really expose what's at hand and showcase why, you know, a lot of men are turned off by the whole notion of settling down. You know, y'all have bastardized what it is to be a wife. You know, y'all been to be so superficial, surface level, just really trash. You know, it's not something that a man, it's not something a man wants to strive for any longer. So I could be a photo op and a prop.
I think it's been really great, mainly for the patient, for them to have a team of folks caring for them. Oh, congrats! Wonderful. I feel good about patients getting care here because there's just so many layers of support.
So I could be a photo op and a prop.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be a trick, a John. So I can be disrespected. No, I don't want that. You know, a lot of y'all, like I said earlier, are also using marriage as a tool to reel people in for your business or to
pop yourself up and stroke your ego to be the baddest bitch. Like it's just so fucking bastardized. It's so fucking just
It is.
diminished to where it's like, what is the point? You know. And until we clean this shit up, we're gonna continue to see marriage on the decline. You know, it's no love in it. Absolutely, Tony. It's no love.
No
Y'all
love
don't
in
marry
it
for love
whatsoever.
anymore. Y'all don't care about these men. Y'all don't care about really settling down, starting families. It's not about that for you, and it never was. And like this person said, what are y'all gonna do when y'all finally realize that all of these fake ass social media wives and coaches were leading you down a path of loneliness, unfulfillment, depression, and all of that, also that she can capitalize, also that she can benefit from you monetarily. You know? Because realistically speaking, there's not enough of these extra rich men to go around. So, you know, you're more than likely gonna have to, you know, bring it down to reality. And as quiet as kept, even the quote unquote rich men, they're still looking for a woman to do what? Contribute. Anyway, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, and feedback in the comments. How y'all feel about this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'm always open for different perceptions, perspectives, opinions. We love all of that. All that I ask is that you be respectful. You just sent it. Okay, I'm going to check it out. And we may have that dope discussion Monday. Y'all know I take the weekends off unless something comes up and then I just may pop out on y'all. But yeah. I'm gonna go check it out. Thank you again, Charles. It says these chicks never learn. The brat wife cheated on her with a man and got dumped. Don't feel sorry for her. I heard that was a rumor of how true that is. Cause if
I don't know.
I don't know how true that is. Y'all let me know. Send me the link, Charles. And any of you all who have links or topic suggestions, feel free to email me at dmariepoet@gmail.com. Because I did see that, but it was like debunked. And last what I heard was that the brat and her wife were like issuing like warnings to content creators who were spreading that rumor, like trying to threaten to sue them because it wasn't facts. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all maybe Tuesday, maybe Monday. I'm not sure. Now, Scorpion, I just told John not to put this down word. I don't care if you're gonna break it down phonetically. My lips and my tongue and my dental implants does not like the amount of syllables in this motherfucking word. Adversarial. I know how to say the word. It's just difficult. Damn. Yeah, made it harder. Y'all, you know what? That's my cue. Because y'all ain't shit. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm going to see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. My husband is home, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on up.
With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this little bit of time with me. Sorry I wasn't on camera much as I wanted to. I had some things I had to do around here. You know, it is what it is, whatever. Like, share, subscribe. I hope we see y'all again soon. Peace.